How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. It doesn't feel like too long ago we was out here talking, but it's a much changed panel today. You've been used to the original six for a good few weeks now, back to back, but we've got a couple special guests back in the building. I say back because they've been on many times before. So welcome back. LB for City and Fuad for Tottenham. What are you telling me, boys? You good?
Oh, good. I'm probably feeling better than Fuad. I can't lie, but yeah, good to be back, lads. Big up.
Could be better, brother. Could be better.
No, I appreciate you showing up, my bro. Come on. I know TOBS had that one locked in earlier. I don't know. Where is TOBS? He's on holiday or something?
When you're in the trenches, man, you got to stick together. Yeah, I mean, so once soldier goes down, another steps up.
What are you saying? War hat?
Nah, there's no war.
Exactly. What wars are left for you?
Do you know what I mean?
Top four.
War's over.
War's over, man. We just you know what SAEED says, isn't it? We're just out here, man.
You shouting.
We're just out here, innit? We're just out here, man. You know what I mean? End the season, end the stream. Or don't say end the stream because our endings of streams are a bit mad these days. But yeah, I'm just out here, man. Good to see the brothers. Looking forward to the big match build-up, the hype. This is the game of games. This is the preview of previews, man. Like, I'm so hyped for a non-Liverpool game. This is mad. I don't know about you lot, but football's happening this weekend, people. Football is happening.
It is indeed.
Yeah, 2 Big Six games, a Merseyside derby, and even Tottenham Brighton is a good game.
Mad.
It's a big game. De Zerbi against his old club.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar plum.
It's the De Zerbi derby.
Narratives are going in everywhere, yeah?
Everywhere.
I like it.
It's going off.
Say no more. Say no more. Matisse, what are you saying?
Same as GRIZZ, man. I'm not involved. Half of
What
us,
do you mean you're not involved?
half of us are just waiting for the season to end, I think, and just ready for the summer, ready for summer holidays, World Cup. And half of you are in some serious altercations, some very serious predicaments. And I'm very excited to see how it all ends for all of you. So, especially when Forest and Leeds play Burnley and Wolves at home, I know Fuad knows this is a very pivotal weekend for his future.
The fixtures I'm keeping tabs on, bro. See, on Monday, was it? We was at Border League and everyone's talking about, yo, Man United's 1-0 down, and they're all saying it so they can, hee ha ha at United. And in my head, I'm like, brother, Leeds are getting away from us, you know.
Yeah.
The cycle is crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
This is
Man,
reality.
No, I mean everyone's in something, bro. I mean, it's probably United's probably the most comfy of the lot in their position in terms of they're content with top 4. They're gonna get top 4 or top 5. It is now. You lot are in a scuff with Liverpool, man.
I mean, GRIZZ are not too bothered about this little scuffle. It's just
You know how I was cussing?
just some foolishness, man.
You know, I've been cussing Matisse about how you not like taking it seriously and caring about it. Bro, do you remember last few weeks?
Yeah. You see, you get it now, innit?
Now I know, brother.
You see, you understand
know.
some foolishness, and it's like, yeah, man. Let's just see if Villa wins the Europa League, man, and see if another plucky club plucky club can get 6th and see if they can get Champions League that way, man. It's foolish.
You might as well do some Villa watch-alongs in Europe. You might as well do some of them.
I'm tempted. You know what I mean? I know GRIZZ wants to show us at 9 p.m. I don't really disagree, to be honest. I think Thursdays 9 p.m. is not a bad shout. But I might have to lock in if they get to the final. You might catch me there. I might have to fly out, go Switzerland or wherever they're playing. I don't know.
Anyway, people, like, hype, subscribe, do what you need to do. Channel links are in the description below. And on this one, quickly, H says, Turk, I sent 3 super chats last show. You didn't read one. The ending of the last show was crazy. Firstly, my MacBook died, and my charger for it is at the studio, the Big Six studio. And yeah, the charger I've got here couldn't power it up enough to last the whole show. So apologies, but Matisse did save the super chats anyway. So at some point in this show, we'll get into those super chats, my bro. But Steve ain't here for this one. I know you're on to Rio, and I remember the last super chat you was on to Rio as well. Drugs, cheat, all of that. But we'll get it in at some point in the show.
Lewis, welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. funny chat, man. I can't lie, man. When I'm watching the super chats flying, bro, to see what people are saying, man, it's crazy.
Hey, let's start with you, LB, because it's been a while since you've been on.
You know, the last 3 times I've been on here, yeah, it's been after a City loss. With a smile on my face, I might have a little, you know, bit of chest. But forgive me, because the last 3 times when Steve goes to Dubai or wherever the fuck this guy goes, yeah, I've been getting cooked.
Yeah, I'm right.
Lewis is payback today.
how you,
That's
how
right,
you,
Chris, man.
I was gonna ask you how you're feeling, but it's evident how you're feeling. But it's been it's been pretty turbulent season for you, man. In terms of
Mad,
you know,
mad season.
everyone thought, it's going to be a poor season for City. It's turned out that you could actually go and do a domestic treble.
Yeah. So at the start of the season, yeah, I felt like this City team, we had a squad of players that were capable of winning the league, yeah. But throughout the season, and as the season's just gone on, we've just been way too inconsistent, man. Like, we win a couple games, everyone starts to talk about City. You guys are talking about City, or our City back, and then boom, next game, lose. Yeah, you know, or 2 up against Spurs and then draw. Like, and it's just like you say, proper turbulent up and down. 2 weeks ago, yeah, I thrown in the towel in the league. I thrown it in. I wasn't like Steve. I was thrown in the towel. I said, nah, ain't no way, man. After that West Ham game, and I think you beat Everton, I actually tweeted after the Everton game, before City even played against West Ham, and said, league's over, GG's. Right? And for some reason, like, we played Arsenal in the final, played really well, played Liverpool, played really well, played Chelsea, played all right really well in the second half, first half not so well. But this has also coincided with Arsenal playing the worst football they've played all season. They look like they can't score a goal. They've won 1 in 5. And I'm sitting here thinking, how the hell am I in this position where my team can win the league, bro? Because we shouldn't be able to win the league based off how we've played this season. That's just a fact. I can say that, yeah. But Arsenal, one thing that Arsenal have done throughout this season is they failed to kill us off when you've had the opportunity. You look back at January, we drew 3 games in a row. I think it was against Sunderland, Chelsea, and Brighton. We drew 3 games in a row. And I think you dropped points to like Forest. I think you lost to like United. And like, every time you've had a chance to put the nail, or what feels like to be the nail in the coffin, you guys just like don't take it. And it's kept us involved. It's always kept us like there or thereabouts. But like, obviously that win for Bournemouth at the weekend, man. Oh, I did a hate along for it, man. I was shameless on that. Alex Scott, unbelievable performance, mate. Yeah. And it just feels like right now City have all the momentum. Obviously, you've got the points on the board, fair play. But it's at the Etihad. You've not won there for like a decade or whatever. And we have to win. The pressure's still on City. This is what I keep saying to people. So when that referee blows his whistle at 4:30 on Sunday, and it's 0-0, Arsenal have got the better result at that point. 0-0 is better for you than it is for us. But we're just feeling good, man. We're feeling so good. And obviously, you guys went through to the semi-final last night, but still seeing Arsenal fans just not happy. Like, you know what I mean? Getting through to a semi-final and people are still not happy because of the way you're playing. It just seems like it's inevitable. So we'll see. This weekend obviously is a major one, but it just feels like this is it for City. We have to do it, man. We have to do it. I still think Arsenal are favourites at the moment because the points are on the board and you only need a draw. But we win on Sunday, which I think we will. It's crazy, man. But I can't even believe that we're having this conversation, bro. I'll be real.
I agree with everything you said. I remember that time you were dropping points. I said you would drop points in your next 3 games, and it was big 6. It was big 6 fixtures. You drop points in at least 2 of the 3, and if we won the next 5, we would have a chance to win the league at the Etihad. We then draw to Forest, draw to Liverpool first, draw to Forest, and then I think Wolves was shortly after, Brentford shortly after, Man United in between somewhere. We had chances to kill you off all season. We've built this game up to something that it never should have been this season anyway. It's the 3rd time trying now. That's why there's no, for me, the interviews and all that should have stopped. They haven't. People are still talking. It is what it is. But the talking has to be done on the pitch now. 22-23. It was game week 33 as well. We got smoked 4-1 at the Etihad after a bumpy few weeks. Southampton, West Ham, Liverpool 2-0 up, 2-2. It was a bumpy few weeks, and then we got laid to rest well and truly at the Etihad 4-1. 23-24 was a bit tighter. Game week 30. We went in a bit more cautious. We got something out of it. 2 weeks later, we lost at home to Villa, and that was that. You know,
But if
this
you would have
time
won
round-
that game though, Turkish, yeah, you would have won the league.
I know.
And that's why, like, our Arsenal fan, because I've seen a lot of Arsenal, I don't know your take on it, yeah, but I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say, and I agree a little bit, but I think it's the wrong mentality to be even speaking about it. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans say, like, they'd go and they'd low block against City, yeah, and they'd play for a point, because if they go for it, or like not like all guns blazing, you know what I mean? But if like they try and attack and they'd rather low block it like they did 2 years ago and get a 0-0. But this is what you did 2 years ago, and then you went and dropped points to Villa. And like, if you get a point against City, like, what's to say you won't drop points against Newcastle or not drop points against like a Fulham the week after? I just look at this and go, if Arsenal beat City at the weekend, it's well and truly over. You'd have to lose 2 out of your last 5 games. Lose, not draw. Lose 2 out of your last 5 games to not win the league, and like that would be wild. So I'm not saying go all guns blazing, like all out attack, like on FIFA and that, but like have a little bit of belief in it. Like come to the Etihad and go, you know, we're the best team. We're top of the league for a reason. We're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We're not going to be, you know, like ridiculous with it, but we're going to try and win this football match. That's what I think. And like people keep on saying, oh, you would say that because you're a City fan and you want them to attack you. But I ain't the coach. You know what I mean? Like I'm just giving my opinion. That's what I think you should do.
And to be honest with you, the Arsenal fans around me, every single one I've heard is you need to try to take this to City. If you come out with the draw after taking it to them, so be it. But you don't take that draw now. You know, you go, you try and do it now. You try and turn around this poor form and put this all to rest. That's what we have to try and do.
Yeah.
The players owe it to themselves. They owe it to us. They owe it to Mikel. Mikel owes it to us. Mikel owes it to himself. There's a lot of things owed all over the gaff right now. And it culminates in Sunday. It shouldn't, but it does. It does. I'm sorry. We have to go for it on Sunday. We have to see, like I said, a lot more heart, passion, fight, determination than we have seen in the last 4 combined games. We have to see more than that. Easy. So will we? I don't know.
Can I ask GRIZZ what his thoughts are on this at the position at the moment? Because obviously he's been in these races before. He's obviously seen both teams. And like I'm interested to know what you think, bro. Like where do you think, like what's your views at the moment?
Point of view,
No, just as like just as an outsider with no interest in like no biases or whatever. Because me and Turkish both have our biases in it. Like you've been here. Like what are you thinking at the moment? Because obviously, like at the recent form, City are looking good, but Arsenal have been a better team across the season. Like what do you think, bro?
It's the same narrative that we've seen season upon season with Man City, where Pep has this team, has his squad, regardless of new signings, old signings, people that have been there. He looks to have peak fitness and form in the last 2-3 months, and that's the way it's looking again. He looks to peak in the last couple of months and really have a strong ending. Arsenal, you know, like Arsenal started off like a house on fire. You know, like do you remember the old Olympic Games when you watched the 1500 meter, like not 1500 meters, something longer, where the pacemaker goes out fast and then the one of the crowd comes back, and that's always City, man. From my experience in a title race, it's different from our races, Lewis. I don't know if you agree. Because we were winning every week. You was winning, we win. You win, we win. This is a little bit different.
Yeah.
We were going for record points. This is like trying to scramble over the line. You know, one of those ones. Just get over
it feels like when it was City Liverpool, it was who's the best team, and now it's City Arsenal. It's who's the least.
Who's got the lungs to get over the line? Just get over the line, not sprint. I mean, City, you could say are turning into a sprint, but
it is only 3. People keep saying to me, but it is only 3 games, which is fair.
Yeah, I was going to say the only thing I have going for Arsenal, and this is serious, and no grizzling, no chatting shit. I'm being very honest here, guys. All right, it might not come across if I'm being serious. All right, but every team has a bad spell, and this is Arsenal's right at the worst time of the season. But we know bad spells do come to an end for every time. So Arsenal still have got 5-6 games. Is it 6? How many games is it, Turkish? 6 left? 7 left?
5.
They've 5 games left.
Five.
You don't know how many league games you got left.
Right now, this is the one. I don't care if it's 5 after, 4 after, or 6 after. At this moment,
the point I'm trying to make is you can still stop this bad run, like 1 in 5, Lewis was saying, or something. And if you can just stop this run, you've still got enough gap to get over the line.
That's
But if City win on Sunday, whole heap of trouble. Whole heap of trouble. Because
Feels
they're
like
a
it. Feels
juggernaut.
like it.
Let me tell you, they're a juggernaut when that happens. Like, but this game is, we're going to obviously go on to discuss this game. I don't think it's as clear cut as a lot of people in public think. That's what I'm saying.
Lewis, you reckon Bernardo's announced his retirement to boost you lot up this?
Well,
week?
brother, I was live when he announced that this morning on my channel. I was literally live, and then chat was like, "Yo, bomber." And I was like, I went to it, I seen it, and I thought, "Yo, that's interesting timing, man," because we've known he's been leaving for time. Like he unofficially announced it in a presser about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
But he's not announced it officially until today, and it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Captain, you know, yeah, exactly. So, because at the end of the day, like, we need to win the game. Because if it's a draw, it goes into Arsenal's hands. We have to watch Arsenal games again. If City win the game on Sunday, I don't have to watch Arsenal football matches again. Yeah, I will, yeah, obviously, but I don't have to. I hate alongs, but I don't have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting timing on that announcement, man. Why now? Why now? Like, you could have done it.
Think of how many times he's gone back and forth with Arsenal and kind of after games and things like that. How he's spoken about. I'm like, is it something that he's just using as extra fuel for the dressing room? Where he's just like, "Yo, lads, I'm signing off. Last
farewell
start.
tour, isn't it?
Let's leave with a little something."
Is everyone leaning towards City on Sunday?
Yeah, I can't lie to you, Turkish. I think it's looking dark for you, man. I think this could be a thrashing.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
What?
chat to me.
No, but you know what it is, but I don't want to say it because it's mad because I'm just looking at the way Arsenal been playing, man. You would have noticed yesterday. I had it on the little small screen, even though it was irrelevant compared to the Bayern game. But like there was just nothing happening. You hit the post once. But I'm just looking at the way Man City are playing right now. The free-flowing football, the Turkey effect, Semenyo, Haaland, who hasn't even scored that many goals, but when it's Man City, with the stay humble and all of that, there's a little bit of a factor there. I think he'll be firing. I just think Man City right now, week off. Arsenal look lethargic. They don't look like they're playing well. Their forward line, man, there's no Saka. Madueke, brother, yeah. You see this Madueke, by the way. He might skip past a player, but his end product is awful, man.
Matisse warned us.
Well, he did.
Showtime.
And
Gary
then
Neville
you've
said
got-
it. He's different now. He's changed. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Come on,
mad.
bro.
Everyone
Man
knew with that,
analysis.
though. Let's be
Yeah,
serious.
everyone knew that exactly. You know what I mean?
Everybody
man?
knew,
Yeah.
bro.
Sherlock
everyone
Holmes is
knew.
not needed for that one.
But then you've got Trossard, and he's I don't know what's going on with Trossard, but he's a shadow of himself. Martinelli, I just checked his goals in the Premier League. He's got 2 goals in the Premier League this season. Gyökeres brothers, man. I don't know what Arteta is doing now, yeah, but for some reason, if he's not working with Gyökeres, his default is back to Havertz. You know what? That's my comfort blanket. I'm like, broski, I don't know what's going on over there. You got Eze, who he's come back from injury. What's his fitness like? We don't know yet. But again, he can rise up to a big game. Rice and Zubimendi. Rice for me looks very, very knackered. But again, he could rise up. But I just
You see
think
the
way
comments
Man
as well
City
from
are playing-
Arteta, Saeed, about Rice.
I know he said he's tired, but then he played for 95 minutes.
He
So
said he was
Wait, he said he's
shattered.
tired. When did he say that? Today?
He said it in a press conference.
He said he was shattered,
Matisse, you haven't heard what he said,
No,
Bro,
I've
he's
not seen.
moving mad.
I've not seen.
Bro,
and he said it like he's saying something that's going to make people think, "Oh, this,
Yeah.
oh, you're good."
Yeah.
yeah.
What he said was basically, Rice was shattered yesterday. There was a chance he wasn't making this game. Today he went out there and played 95 minutes.
Yeah.
So your top 3
Love
player
for the love, Mick. Love for the love.
is shattered.
Yeah.
the crucial and like Pep, like
crucial.
Grizz was saying, Pep seems to maneuver and make his team ready for the last stretch. You're
Yeah.
saying that one of your best players are shattered in the running, where
Shattered.
you need him at peak performance, and
I've-
especially at a game like this.
It kind of Tuchel said it though. Tuchel actually said, "Hold on. Arsenal didn't call them back. We sent them back." And since then, I've got it on good authority.
I didn't hear that.
Tuchel said it. The day after, everyone was saying, "Oh, Arsenal are calling players back," and I've got it on good authority that is true. England was shocked with this, the condition they were in,
Jeez.
so they sent them back.
I was
That was
checking-
2
I was
that was
checking
2
the
weeks.
Rice.
That was what 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, I was checking Rice's numbers before. He's played over 50 games for Arsenal, plus for England. He's probably played another 6 or something. So he's up near 60 games already. And he's only not played in 6 matches all season for Arsenal, which is wild for me. That I think
Bro, England. All I'm saying is England are cooked for the World Cup. That's what I'm saying.
Turkish. Add on top of that as well, the Zubimendi talk over the last couple of weeks about how his head is not in it because he's been used for so many minutes. Then you add in the conversation of Saka, how he's been worn down, hasn't looked the same this season because of the same minutes.
How good is it?
I think this weekend there's so much of the conversation that changes if you guys don't come out with a result, because the way the pendulum has swung as well, I think there's going to be a conversation about how he's managed a squad, how he's utilized the team. And I think that's been the case for almost every single season where you haven't quite won the title. It's a case of, why aren't our substitutes ready? Ben White, back-to-back weeks, he's cost you goals, and everyone can clearly see it. He's looking rusty. It's like...
Don't forget that Timber's out now because we done to him what we done to White. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. White,
Off the back of an ACL, he's banged out 2 seasons back to back, pretty much games, 2 seasons worth. Now, listen, in the stretch, you've got to do that. You could 70%. It happens. Even the football I grew up with, 90s, 2000s, man was 60-70% playing out there because they were getting kicked to shreds every week. Ankles gone, Achilles gone. But like, yeah, when I'm not seeing the heart, like Arteta will say fire. Then on the pitch, I don't see that. He'll come out and say that was fire. And a lot of the comments they're saying, it just... Listen, I said it on Loose Cannons. Passion, banter, doubt, pain. These are the best forms of motivation, and we've got it in abundance. We've got full glasses everywhere. We've drank it for years. That should be enough. The approach they seem to have taken with the press conferences from Mikel over the last week, with a couple of Rice comments, it is, we don't listen to the noise. You know, we don't that's fine. If that's how you're going to use the motivation, we don't listen to the noise. We're going to show that needs to be followed up. We don't listen to the noise. We're showing up. It's not, we don't listen to the noise at the end of the season. I'm sorry, guys, you deserve more. Do not say that. Don't say you don't listen to the noise and then at the end of the season it collapses and then you come out, we apologize. No. We need to see more on that pitch. More. Roy Keane, firstly, Henry and Wright. Firstly, with Henry, we know he's always open, honest. With Wright, he's got affiliation, he's got connection. I get that, but he was open and honest too. I respect that from both of them right now. But Roy Keane, he's right as well. At some point, the players got to take, you know, they've got to see what we're seeing. Don't listen to the noise is good in public, but come on, brothers. Yeah. You're watching, you're seeing what we're seeing. You're actually there doing what we're seeing. So you know there's a problem. Don't keep on repeating the same problem every game week. It didn't work against the team you're playing this Sunday 3 weeks ago. It didn't work against Southampton, Bournemouth, and it's straight past Sporting with a last-minute goal in the first leg. We've got to do something different. Whether Mikel does something different or the players do something different. Everyone's, like Fuad said, this Sunday, it's a culmination of everything. There is no more... There's no more the process is here. We are very well and truly here. You haven't excuses, the squad depth, the injuries. There's none of that no more. Even though Mikel leaned on injuries last week, there's none of that because we have the squad depth. You chose the players in the summer. If Saka's out, you chose Madueke. You spent 55 M's on him. So I don't want to hear that. You know he's not adequate for the job. When you was asked beginning of the season, what do you think about the noise around Madueke signing? You said, I don't listen to the noise. It makes me want to sign him more. Cool. Let's see why. Let's see.
Well, he's injured, isn't he?
Why you want to sign him more?
Is he not injured? Is he going to be fit to play?
I don't know. It doesn't matter who's fit. It doesn't matter who's.
It could be down starting.
70% fit, 100% fit. Whoever's out there needs to turn up. They need to turn up. Because the damage this can do, it could be very detrimental if we lose this game on Sunday. It'll definitely be detrimental in terms of the title race.
I just look at your team and I don't see any Mavericks. Yeah, like what you're talking about, which is Mavericks, play off the cuff and start taking responsibility and do what you want to do, and you don't have it. Like your players are rigid. Like Martinelli can't do what you're asking him to do. Trossard can't do physically what you're asking him to do. Madueke, if he tries to do what you're asking him to do, he's going to turn over the ball like a madman, and so on and so forth. You've got I mean, Dalman is young. He's not scarred from Arteta. You know, maybe Wanyeri would have been that person as well if he was still there. But
as they can be.
Yeah, can be. But like a lot of the guys have been there for years, getting the same message, and then in the training sessions, it's getting, you know, drilled into them what they need to be doing, where they need to be, where they need to stand. It's so difficult to just snap out of it, like over in one game, especially in
the biggest game.
If you can't snap out of it at home to Sporting Lisbon, in a game you're already leading, you're far superior to them from a technical standpoint. You saw them in the final third; they couldn't really offer much, and you're at home. How are you going to snap out of it at the Etihad against a team like Manchester City with all the history, all the pressure? It's just not going to happen. You're going to go into your shell. You're going to be rigid. You're going to be cagey. It's going to be nasty. This is not the game where things get glamorous. No chance. No way. This is the game where you'd actually like to think that everything that Arteta's taught you lot actually works in the biggest game of the season, where it's actually understandable to do the nasty football that you're probably going to do. It's not going to be pretty.
No, but you know what? You call it nasty football, and you say it's not just going to turn glamorous. It's not. The nasty is the description. The football is boring, and we don't need it to be glamorous on Sunday. To be honest, the way we've played this season and over the years, what we need it to be is dirtier than ever. If that's what we're gonna do and that's all we know,
I don't think you can do that now.
Make sure you pull out a Chelsea Mourinho performance. Make sure you pull out an Atletico Simeone performance. If this is what it's about, pull one of those out of the bag.
That's
so
what
it doesn't have to
the
be
worst
glamorous,
kind. The worst kind.
Like just
100%.
boring is the what? Boring is just there. You watch 90 minutes and you think, oh my God, TOBS' eyes is bleeding. Mine's joined him in a different way. Because in the 90 minutes, you don't see no heart, fight, passion, and that is the platform for everything else. Like over the last few weeks, I've thrown technical quality, tactical, now all out of the bag. The base of any good team is heart, fight, passion, passing, movement, the basics. And we haven't shown any of that. What we have shown is boring football. That literally it's harder. You can't describe it any different. It's just boring. It leads to nowhere. It's football that leads to nowhere. In terms of the last 3-4 games, now it led us to the top, but we've lost that source. That fear factor we had, we've lost that. So this Sunday, we've got to get that back as well. But the only way to get that back is by seeing off City. That's the only way. A draw is better for us. But like LB said, a draw, 23-24 we drew. It felt good. We dropped points to Villa at home. We've just dropped points to Bournemouth at home. We lost to Southampton in the FA Cup. So if we draw to City, okay, better than a loss. But then we could drop points to West Ham or Newcastle, whoever we got left. Palace away last game of the season. Imagine that heartbreak. So we've got to go for the win on Sunday. How they do it, I don't care. The talking's over. Whatever. Just
deep down, do you believe that though? There's one thing like you say. I get it. Like I said, like they can get a result there. You feel me? Like they can do it.
They can get a result there.
I hear you in
that. They can get a result there, bro. We haven't been.
I know what you're trying to say.
Best team in the world this season, but we have had big results. We've had big results. We can get the result, but not playing the way we've been playing, we can't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to judge it by the way you've been playing, and this is where I'm like, if there's evidence of that, I'd be like, you know what, I can see it. But literally, if you go by the results, so the performances, and the way you've been playing, I'm just like, where is it coming from? That's why I'm looking.
Well, all form has to end, though, innit, Saeed, at some point.
This is my point, Lou. This is my point. Look, it doesn't stay the same. Like form or run of games is not linear. It's like things can stop and change. And like Turkish is saying, I know what Turkish is saying. Like, forget all the rest, all the chat that's been in the media about boring, about this, about set pieces, about nasty form striking. Forget everything, injuries now. It's literally make or break on Sunday. Like, if you're going to do haram ball, do the worst type of haram ball to make sure you get the result. If you're going to go out attack, go out and attack, but we know he's not going to go out and attack. Just get over the line. And this is it. Like, something has to stop. So I know what you mean, like form-wise, if you go by form-wise, but that's not how football works, really. Like, form has to end somewhere and start somewhere. Good form has to start somewhere. Bad form has to end somewhere. And it could be Sunday. It could be like, was it Gary Neville that said it?
No.
Was it Gary Neville that said that no one's looking at it from the narrative? Was it Gary Neville that no one's looking at it from the narrative where Arsenal could win the league on Sunday? Like, that's not even in the air. Like, that's not even in the atmosphere. Like, have we deep that part? Because if Arsenal win,
it's on.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
But that's what I've been saying, Grizz. This is why I don't get these Arsenal fans that are like,
there is jeopardy. City can bring it all the face and the hype and the chest and the confidence, and I absolutely get it because they're juggernauts, they're experience in this situation. But it could go tits up as well for City.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
If Arsenal score the first goal, for me, still Arsenal. Forget their attacks, dog shit.
Yeah, I agree.
They're still the best defense in Europe.
Yeah, of course. If they get the first goal, it's not looking good. No, absolutely. But this is what I'm saying. This is why, like, I completely agree with what you're saying. Like, obviously, right now, yeah, most people are saying City are favourites for the game because we're in form. Arsenal are not. We're at home. Everything's just pointing to a City win, right? But at the same time, Arteta has to look at these players and say one thing: you win this game, you pretty much have guaranteed the league, bro. Like, if these players, I know the Arsenal players are fucking tired. We all agree on that. They're all tired. They're all blowing out their ass. Rice is cooked. Zubimendi's cooked. We all know these players are cooked. But if these players can't get up for one game in their life, that if they win it, they pretty much won the league, like 90% guaranteed. Like, bro, you need to have a whole, like, emergency stream about these players, not the manager.
Yeah, but you know what it is, LB, yeah? You know when football's turned into robotic systems, right? And we've got one of the most robotic systems in the world. But when you have that, you can't lean on emotion anymore because you sucked the complete life out of the club in terms of emotion on the pitch. You have. So how can you lean on emotion when it's so robotic? So let's say the League Cup final, for example. Surely he must have said a similar thing. City, that's been our, rivals or whatever you call it over the last couple of years. They've pipped us to it. Go out there, show them you're better. Surely that must have been it. Then you go out there and you see data. You see analysis, algebra. You don't see heart, fight, passion. So you're right. That should be what he says. And I hope it is what he says, but it has to come with some unlocking of chains. You cannot lean on emotion.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
There
are
robots out there. And now this is where Roy Keane thing comes into play. Because the players are not completely, it's not out of their hands as well. Because come the end of the season, if we wasn't to do it, come the end of the game, if we wasn't to do it, yes, the majority is on Mikel because he's formed this team. And I've said before, many years I've said, look at the characters he's buying an attack. It's characters he can manage every minute of, every second of, pretty much. Look at the characters in the squad. He's built it like this. But that doesn't mean the players can't one day sit back and say 22-23, we fucked it. 23-24, we fucked it. 25-26 Carabao Cup final, we fucked it. Brothers, what he's saying might not be the complete truth. So let's take it upon ourselves to.
I've had this conversation before,
something different on the pitch. Now it might go tits up, but it's going tits up.
Yeah. So my view on that, right? Because I agree. But the problem, what you're asking for there, is a player to go foot what this manager says. Yeah, I'm going to do this. The problem is most players that do that are either like maverick players, or players that have won stuff in the past who have experience. Now, Masis has already correctly said that you don't have maverick players. And when we look through your squad, you've not got a lot of players in that squad that have won major honours. So, like, who's going to be that guy that does that? Because, at other clubs, you've got mavericks who just go, fuck it, I'm going to do what I want. I don't care what the manager said. Or you've got players with experience, World Cup finals, Euro finals, Champions League finals, Premier Leagues, and they go, you know what? I know the manager said I need to do this, but I actually need to do this. Boom, I'm going to do it. Like, and for me, the guy that should do that in your team is Rice, but he's obviously blowing.
And Rice
he's won the conference.
Rice isn't a natural 8 in the final third sense either. I look, but the no Mavericks thing. Firstly, Eze is enough of a Maverick for me to say what we've seen this season is him being stifled too. So that little unlocking might be an Eze. Gyökeres too. Gyökeres has won. Listen, it's Portuguese league, but even for Sweden at the highest, well, not highest stage, but big stage for them, he's turned up. Now, I'm not calling Gyökeres a maverick, but what I am saying is if we get the ball from defense to attack quick enough, then he is that type of bulky in behind striker that would get a couple more goals off the back of it. And with Eze, if you unlock him a bit and then you have those two on a counter, on a fast break, they are both players that suit a counter, a fast break. Even Madueke does. Did you not watch the Sporting game? Madueke had acres of space in front of him on that right wing. He took it past one defender to get into the half, and then he stopped. He stopped. Surely that's instruction, because even Madueke is a guy that showed at Chelsea that if he's got space in front of him, he's gonna play it into space and he's gonna play it off the pitch. But he needs to be played. The intent is not there. So I think we've got enough there to be seeing better from this attack, even if it is just Eze Gyökeres, for example. Like
It's not the name you want in this position, though, is it? It's not the caliber of attackers or the names that you want to be relying on.
Yeah.
Oh no, bro, no.
But it's what you have to do.
But the league isn't the caliber of the league anymore, and football isn't the caliber of
It's just
football
the Champions
anymore.
League just woke me up this week. Just reminded me of what actual
We're far away, man. We're far away from
serious
this.
Ballon d'Or contenders look like. We were having a conversation about Rice being a Ballon d'Or winner. I'm so glad that Europe finally gave us.
Nobody said that.
clarity. I know the Turkish was flirting with the idea. You thought it was a funny.
I asked a simple question. I said, if England wins
shouldn't ask.
Brother, you
should never ask.
man. Don't even ask. Yeah, crazy.
Mad. So
Well,
I don't know, man.
Well, you think the year Cannavaro won the fucking Ballon d'Or, Cannavaro was the best footballer in the world?
No, but like
He definitely wasn't the best
credit in the
footballer.
bank.
He won it for a reason.
Cannavaro
You man don't act like these things don't count, bro. We're not talking best
man.
footballer.
Cannavaro and you fit Rice. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
The metrics have changed since. The metrics have changed.
Yeah, it's not only the metrics changed, but Cannavaro was an established world-class centre back.
No, I'm not comparing. The question was, if Arsenal won the league and England won the World Cup, who would be up for Ballon d'Or shouts? That was the question.
Okay.
It wasn't a suggestion, it was a question. And then you lot are saying, oh, this and that. But history says that whoever wins these big competitions will be in with a shout for something, right?
I still don't even agree with that rule as well. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still thinking
It's not right. Because Ronaldinho shouldn't have won it ahead of Henry, but because Ronaldinho won the was it World Cup that year? No, it wasn't World Cup.
Ronaldinho is fine. Like when we look back on it, we can see it.
Is he trying to go for Ronaldinho's Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, when we look back on it, it's not a problem. It's not a
What's
problem.
going on here?
I'm not having it. Nedved and Ronaldinho.
This one.
Nedved did his thing that year, bro.
Hold on, do you remember that? Hold on,
Yanko.
people in the chat are gonna talk about Ballon. Nedved won it above Henry. You are tapped.
Bro, Nedved was Serie A Player of the Year, Champions League Player of the Year. He had the most assists in the Champions League, had most assists in Serie A. Bro, he was arguably one of the best players in Europe that year. It's the year after Shevchenko that you can have a debate with. Leave Nedved, leave Ronaldinho alone.
Bro. Are you telling me Henry wasn't better than Nedved?
Yo, listen, the Henry
exactly. You can't even say it. You can't even say it.
Nedved was dragging Juve to that final, and then guess what? He missed the final, and they lost it. Impact.
Anyway, back to topic because we've gone.
It's more egregious to say Rice is better than Kane, which is basically what you're saying.
Bro. Yo,
I don't care if Arsenal win the league and England win the World Cup. That would just be Kane's.
I didn't say anything. That is true, though. If Bayern win it, obviously, he's going to be the favourite, right?
Well,
I'm putting Elise there, man.
That's the thing. I think it's the playing the huge part in the winning. That's like Modric took, what was it? He had the Champions League that year and he took Croatia to
the World Cup final.
So like
ridiculous.
your impact within that.
But is Kane the biggest? Is Kane the highest scorer in Europe?
Yeah, surely.
Must
He's on like 50. I think he got 50 yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, it must be, man.
I saw someone in my chat say
I can't think of anyone else that would be higher than Kane this season.
If he wins the Champions League, it's case closed.
And
I don't think it's case closed.
He scored in every.
You don't think it's case closed?
No. Why should it be case closed?
maybe Elise, innit? Is that what you try to say?
Elise, of course.
I was gonna say Elise's there right next to him, trailing
Right
a bit
next to him, bro.
I hear
Yamal
it.
can still win it.
Who?
Yamal.
Yamal can still win it.
Nah, I don't think so.
I still think
Unless he has a mad World Cup, I
If
don't
Spain
think so.
go and win the World Cup, and
Yeah. He does have a
Yeah.
mad World Cup. Yeah.
But also,
the
I
World
just
Cup.
think in general, man.
Yeah, the World Cup.
Stop all this. Like, who's the best player? Yamal is the best player in the world right now. So
No, Elise.
Yeah.
No, Elise.
I still think for me it's Yamal. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but a lot of people saying
You know what I
Lisa,
mean?
I agree.
So
But
the
a lot
way
of
that
people
we're
saying-
Do you know what? I'm just glad to hear Elise's
Yeah,
name.
but did you
mixing
ever
with
did you
these
ever
names.
give it
It's
to
just-
Ronaldo
it's nice.
over Messi?
Nice.
We made it, Matisse.
Ronaldo
Wow,
over
we
Messi,
made it,
in what
man.
sense?
I was arguing with Saka
Did you
stands.
did
a couple
you
days
use
ago.
did you use to favor Ronaldo over Messi in the Ballon d'Or
No,
shout?
I used to enjoy them both, but when you look
Nah,
at
he's checkmated you there,
no,
bro.
no,
shit.
no, it's not about that.
Shit.
I'm talking about but I did know. What are we doing here? Like I'm a footballing man. You
No,
get me?
you
I
are
remember,
now,
I
he
remember
wasn't
when
doing
Ronaldo was coming back.
No, but
from
By
Ronaldo
your
now,
analogy,
how
Messi
Messi
should have won
I
the
mean, what
whole,
sealed the
lot.
legacy was
Yeah.
the World Cup. That's when I was like, you know what? It's cool. But right now, when you look at it, I just think for me, in terms of trophies, I get it. Yeah, what you win and whatnot should determine the Ballon d'Or. But Yamal is playing at a level right now that imagine if he doesn't win the La Liga and the World Cup. Are we saying that he still doesn't deserve Ballon d'Or?
Nah, he'll
Like,
win the
we
league.
watch football and we're watching Lamine Yamal just doing madnesses every week.
But the thing is I understand the performances, but if another guy whose performances are leading,
I agree. Like a Harry Kane.
trophies, like a Harry Kane, like an Elise, that case is stronger for that year.
I agree.
That's
Fully
not to say
agree.
in terms of ability, Yamal's not better than X, Y, and Z. I agree in terms of ability that no one's talking to Yamal, but
Yeah,
it's what your performances.
I agree.
And it's a shame because in the Champions League, bro, he did
glad you
everything
agree.
for Barca.
He
But you know what
agrees.
it is though?
Saeed's done his usual
there's
argument
something,
and then he
yeah.
agrees. He agrees.
There
He
is
agrees.
something that I'm like, you know what, man? Harry Kane does deserve a Ballon d'Or. I don't know what it is. No, but I'm just talking about like in the next year or two. I would love to see
No,
Harry
this
Kane.
year.
How old?
No, I'm not saying maybe this year.
Year
Because
or
at
two.
least the
Yeah.
campaign. I'm
remember when they did
right
that
now.
with
It's between
Lewandowski.
Lamine
Look what
Yamal
happened
and
to him.
Lisa.
Because in the
In
next
the
year or two,
I would love Harry Kane to win it as well.
Listen.
Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
Just
win
because
me a
of
World Cup,
what he's
Harry, and
done
then
in
we'll
football.
talk, innit? But until
Eh?
then, nah, he's got to win a World Cup or Champions League, man.
Yeah.
England.
What are you saying? Haaland was robbed, yeah?
Haaland was robbed, innit? Yeah, he was robbed, yeah.
Listen,
But at the same
injuries-
time, I'm a football, purist, so I wasn't one of these ones getting on to Messi and respect the goal, you know what I'm saying? But he was
fair.
he was robbed.
But you know what it is, yeah? People say Harry Kane's 33. Brother, right now, bro, it don't matter with age, man. He's just going to keep doing what he's doing. He's still got the technical ability. He's still dropping the little pockets and that. He'll still score goals, man. He ain't slowing anytime soon, man.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
age
Harry
like
Kane.
Zlatan, bro. He ain't got no.
Yeah,
problem.
he ain't got to worry,
Benzema
man.
done the same thing, innit? Benzema was
Yeah.
moving mad for ages.
Yeah, man.
Benzema actually got better with age, bro, as
Better
well.
with
like,
age. That's what Harry Kane's going to be.
that was
Neither one of their games is based on athleticism. Like they're not slowing down in pace. That's not
No.
their IQ is what they really play with. So
Mm.
they're only going to get better with age, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was we though? We're talking about
Where did we went from Gyökeres
the
to
players.
I think Matisse
No,
brought-
Mavericks. That's what it was.
Mavericks.
going from Gyökeres to Ballon d'Ors, mad.
Bro.
That's mad, bro.
I don't think we've talked on like in terms of City, LB. You like you thinking, you know what? Let's bring it on. Like you're happy with your team.
We have to, bro. It's like
Yeah.
we don't like I said before. Yeah, I'm not shameless. Like I don't think we deserve to be even in this title race, but we've been given a chance by the football gods, yeah, to like, yo, you win this game and you like you'll be favourites for the league. And so for me, it's just full send it, man. What happens, happens. Do you get me? So, like I say, it's just it's a bit weird that we're here. I feel like obviously we're under pressure, yeah, because we've got to win the game, but like. It's weird because I can't speak for every City fan. I can only speak for myself. But I'm going into this game like believing that we shouldn't even be in the race. So
You sound like you got imposter syndrome.
It kind of is, bro. So like, I'm kind of chill with it. So I'm not going in with like a mad pressure. Like I know we're under pressure, yeah, but like I don't feel like we're under pressure because I'm like we don't even deserve to be here anyway. I got my trophy already locked off. Carabao Cup done. Thank you. One in the bag.
That's not enough. That's
Whoa. I didn't finish. Yeah, I said I got another one that I'm playing for FA Cup. Yeah, I could do a cup double. So worst case scenario, I might do a cup double. Yeah, this is like, you know what I mean?
I get
I
it.
feel like with
Frisch.
the players that
he's
you
at-
bought in January, you're not quite. It's not quite what
You ain't
you're
flexing
saying.
Carabao
It's like,
Cup after spending
you
300
signed
million,
you signed Mark Gurhey, you signed Semenyo, you didn't sign no bums. You signed the best centre back probably outside of the top six, the most informed attacker outside of Haaland with the statistics this season prior to him joining. You didn't sign young players, you didn't sign players for squad places. You signed two generals in this league now.
Yeah, we
Two
did.
established guys that are ready to come into the starting 11. For me, you're a very ambitious club. You lot don't allow anything to get away from you until it's mathematically done. We've been trying to get it out of Steve all season. He's not surrendered. You're bored. Everybody else's board is sleeping in January, making excuses. Can't sign this, can't sign that. You guys go and get two bona fide, starters into the team. I don't think you should have imposter syndrome. I think, obviously, yes, you've not played to the level that you're capable of playing at throughout the whole season, but you're not going up against a very compelling champion. You're not going up against an Arsenal team that anybody is incredibly impressed with. Like, I think Arsenal, at this point, they could have every reason to feel like they should have imposter syndrome sitting at the top of the league. It is the elephant on top of the tree at this point, the way they've been playing. So it's a weird season. There's nobody's really playing like they deserve to win the Premier League.
Exactly.
Someone's got to, you know what I mean?
I think we'll win the game. I think we'll go on and win the league. That's my prediction. But I'm telling you, like, I'm in a very unique position where I'm very chill. I'm watching all these Arsenal fan creators, I watched a bit of Turkish show with the four lads. And, like, bro, they're stressing out, man. You know what I mean? They're stressing out. And, like, I'm watching Dan Potts and all the other guys, and I'm like, they're all stressed, man. And I'm just there, just so relaxed. And it's not because, like, I think we're going to just dust Arsenal aside or whatever. It's just because I'm like, I'm just so chill that we're even in this position. And when you've got the trophy, the trophy under one hand, and I've got another trophy to play for as well, like, bro, I'm just so calm, and I feel like that's where we are as a club. Everyone's just like, we're just ready for this game, man. We're just ready.
I think it's also because this is arguably the most pressure any team has had to win a title with Arsenal in terms of all season long, how this team is built, how you've been able to run away, or supposedly should have run away with a title. The fact that it's come down to this game where City are actually, as LB says, he shouldn't even be here at this point of the season. He every time they've kind of almost got close, they themselves have kind of dropped points. So the fact that Arsenal have left the door open, I think it just adds more pressure to Arsenal to win this game, if anything, than Man City.
There is a lot of pressure on us, but it's, even that, if people try lean on that, because within even our fan base, there's factions and don't apply too much pressure. We've applied the most and the most neutral pressure on ourselves. Like, that's what we've done.
We ain't got a choice.
So we've got to make sure we come out of it. We've done it to ourselves. So whether as fans, players, or manager, everyone's done it to themselves. Come Sunday and come the end of the season, we need to get this one over the line. We just need to do it, and there isn't any more motivation needed. There isn't any more motivation needed. LB's right. We are stressed. Look at the context and look at the circumstances. I think everyone can understand why. You look at what we're seeing. Look at what we've been familiar with over the years. We've flirted with greatness before. We've never taken greatness to bed. I don't know if that's the right analogy, but you get what I'm saying. This time around, it's time to bring greatness home and take her upstairs and chill out for the night. So pardon me if I'm not as gusto as I've said enough this season. I have said more than enough this season. Sunday is over to them, because over the last 3 weeks they've let themselves, the manager, well, him included, they've let themselves down. Most importantly, they're letting the fans down. That's most importantly. So I've never seen so many different factions of fans think along the same lines this Sunday, which is, we ain't been playing good. We play like that, we're going to win. But boys, this is essentially your last roll of the dice now. You got to get this one done. I've seen some X tweets from people that, once upon a time within the Arsenal community, I was at war with, and, people were at war with each other. They're completely different types of characters and people out there. Everyone's aligned in that this is a big one. We've put the pressure on ourselves. No excuses come 90 minutes. We win that, we move. A new era, a new dawn, let's say, because you've got mentally over a line that obviously has taken its toll because of what you lot have been saying in the past couple of weeks. So just get it over the line now, man. Like, I don't want to hear sorry at the end of the season. I don't want to hear demand more, because that's all run out now.
You didn't mention Arsenal making back-to-back semi-finals in the Champions League for the first time. Why not?
That's because I'm not thinking about that yet, bro. I'm not thinking about that yet, man.
Well, the
I
players
think
didn't even
that should keep
celebrate, though.
Arteta's keep him in the job. You know what I mean? It's groundbreaking shit right there. He ain't been done before. Ain't been done before.
Yeah, we're there though. Don't get it twisted. It's good to be there.
It's good to be there.
It's good to be there. It's going to be a shit house of a semi-final, but
Oh my God, I tell you that, man.
it's good to be there.
I wish they could have split it up because you got it's like you got evil versus evil.
I
in
know.
semi-final and the good versus good. If they could have made it.
Bayern
Good versus evil,
PSG
good
is
versus evil,
meant to be
and
the
then we could have
final,
got one
let's
of
be
each in the final. You know what I mean? The narrative would have been different because that Simeone versus Arteta, Lord.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what? Like Atletico actually have gunmen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They actually have people in that front line that can do damage, as opposed to Arsenal. This current
but
version
he
of
won't
Arsenal,
forgotten.
there is
Big game.
so it's like you got Lookman, you got Alvarez, and then at the
Griezmann.
same time Griezmann, and at the same time they can do the nasty dark arts as well. So they've got
You
like
say that, but he won't have
Bet-
forgotten because Arsenal battered them.
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it
yeah.
4?
Yeah.
It's the second leg
Yeah,
of the
but
Emirates.
this is different to
Yes.
the league. Arsenal fans and everyone just needs to forget that first game, man. That's
Yeah.
a one-off game, league
Bro,
phase. This is different, man. This is where like proper. I think Atletico will do Arsenal over 2 legs. I'm
The
not gonna
thing
lie,
is,
man.
you remember that time when they played them, I think Arsenal were on that streak of like 3 games where they hadn't even conceded a shot.
It was that
And-
October.
Yeah, they were on a
wasn't it?
mad one.
At that point of the season, you lot actually had some fear factor in terms of teams just wouldn't even bother attacking you because it's like, yo, it's the Iron Curtain. Whereas now, teams are going to play with their tails up over the next couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you want. You know, all them protests about, Kroenke's, Wenger during this is where you want to be. You want to be in the mix. You want to feel like you're going to these wars, but we haven't seen that on the pitch yet. That's the thing in the, just there. And we need to see that on the pitch. We're here. You lot have done it. You've got to where you need to get to in terms of taking something over the line, being the next step. It's time to do it now. It's time to it's just time. Back-to-back semis is great. It's only our 4th one in history. Of course, it's great, but it's not greatness. It's great feeling to be there. You go out, that feeling is no longer great. Yeah, that feeling is forgotten. Last season I forgot it. Yes, Real Madrid game, you'll never forget that. It was a great moment. But in terms of the Champions League, what the fuck? We didn't do anything in it. We got to the semi-final and went out with a whimper as well. So let's not do the same thing 12 months on, man. Champions League and Premier League. They've got to fight for one or the other. They've got to fight.
Can I just say as well, yeah, like not to be like contrarian here all the time, but I'm actually really looking forward to that game, me. I hear a lot of people like saying, "Oh, it's going to be horrific. Like, it's going to be dead." I can't wait, me. I actually cannot wait for the game, man. Like this. Listen, there's more than 2 ways to play football, mate. Yeah, a lot of people want to see the pretty football all the time. And listen, like SAEED yesterday, I was locked into the Bayern PSG game. Ain't no way I was Real Madrid game. Ain't no way I was watching Arsenal Sporting. Yeah, but by the time that game comes around, man, I think people are going to really enjoy it. I don't know if I actually believe that.
Do you know what? I've never not been enthralled by a semi-final of the Champions League. I don't think it's possible.
Man.
It's too. The stakes are too high. The pressure is too high.
Exactly.
It's too.
They can play.
Like, look at last season.
Yeah.
Last season, PSG Arsenal. You'd probably say PSG Arsenal, Atletico were the 3 best teams not to win Champions League. PSG went on. It's Arsenal, Atletico now. Probably right. The 2 best teams historically not to have won the Champions League.
100%.
I think because it's a semi-final, it can't be boring.
100%. Arsenal and Atletico could create history for their respective clubs. So that's why I'm with LB. I don't think it's going to be like, I'm not looking forward to it in terms of footballing festival. You know what I mean? But in terms of the jeopardy and the tension and the tactics and the mind games and the, what do you call it? The dark arts. Yeah, it's going to be peak dark art from both sides. It's going to be intriguing.
I agree.
Simeone, man, after what? How many attempts now to win?
That's what I'm saying, bro. SAEED, that's what
he needs
saying.
one. He needs one,
He
man.
needs
Simeone for his legacy. I still
That's what
think
I'm
that's
saying.
missing, man.
That's what I'm saying. And then his young protege, Arteta, because Arteta ain't a Pep protege, he's a Simeone protege, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't think Simeone needs it, but Simeone deserves it. I think that's a better
Yeah.
way.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. But
Yeah,
he kind of like he deserves it because he's been there twice. That one in 2014, man, that was the one where I was like,
Crazy.
oh man,
Yeah,
you 1 minute left. Sergio Ramos comes out of
Crazy.
nowhere, and
Clutch.
then you know
Because
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
how it feels in terms of last 15 minutes. It was where Barca turned it around.
Mm.
I could only imagine getting to the last minute of
And you
it's
know,
mad.
extra time, what's gonna happen?
and it's like Tottenham doing it. It's your rivals. It's because Real scored. It was Real, innit? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
Real,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
was Real
saying.
Madrid.
That
Yeah.
pain
Sergio
is
Ramos. Yeah.
that's fuck that.
Man.
Fuck that. But Simeone's a great man. I think his name recently has kind of been dragged a little in terms
He's
of
4 years without trophy. You know that, Simeone.
Yeah, but he's at Atletico with
Yeah.
Barca and Real
Simeone,
Madrid, man.
4
Like,
years without trophy.
he created this era. Like you like he's pulled out an era for
All
Atletico.
seasons.
Like if you look at Atletico's history, like, obviously I don't know the most, but he's got an era in that history.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, 100%.
The worst
It
thing is,
wasn't
like,
great.
Turkish. The worst thing is he's got two because even as a player,
They
the
are.
last time they won the title and a cup, the Copa del Rey, was in the 90s, and he was captain of the team. And then to come back as manager when they're failing, drowning in debt, losing their best talents,
Yeah.
bro. The past 10, 12 years, what he's given them, the fact that they even have this like identity that we talk about of like the dark arts and they grit and
They
grind.
created that. Yeah, kind of.
Man, he's created that, bro. I always
Yeah.
think it's funny when people talk about, oh, he's the highest paid manager. Why is he? Fam, it's a whole different ball game over there. Don't into that conversation. For me, I think Simeone's bigger, not even bigger than the club, but the club look at him as like you're one of one. We can't get rid of you.
The only thing I would say though, man, as much as I rate him, he has spent a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people say checkbook managers, but if you look at his spending at Atletico Madrid, it's a lot. You know, it's a
Do you know
lot.
what's mad though? He's had a lot of them busts as well in terms of the attacking departments.
I know.
João Felix, but the insane thing is, Atletico would never be in a position to spend like that without him.
Yeah, I
So
know.
it's kinda
Exactly.
like, yo,
Yeah,
this is my money.
It's kinda,
It's his money, yeah.
I earned the right to spend
Yeah.
this money because I got you to this point. Like you're competing against the biggest juggernauts in Barca and Madrid. Let's be honest, in global football, like not even just the Premier League or whatever it is. Like these men are different scale, and the fact that they're competing with them and every once in a while they snatch a title, I think that's insane.
It's the best story you can get in football in terms of it's not a sugar daddy walking in or an oil daddy walking in terms of just bringing in billions and billions. Like Fuad says, they've generated and become this juggernaut via Simeone, marketing, on the pitch, off the pitch, it's new stadium. It's all been a process, you know, like we talk about. And this is the process.
You like that process, yeah?
I like your process, man. You know, like,
What about your process with Paris? Can we talk about that?
Boy.
You forgot.
I mean, we are in the Champions League.
4-0 on aggregate.
Dark.
Boy, you might be just like me because the way
Let me
you was
do the
talking.
Arsenal super chats and then
Damn, yeah, you better interrupt because the way this guy was talking, trying to
Boy.
separate himself the
Why
other
you gotta
day,
be like that, man?
and then he just out here losing 4-0 without reply. Wow,
There's no need for you to talk. There's no need for you to talk.
H, once again, as you can see, Steve ain't here, but we'll get this in. What do you think of Euro? SAEED thinks he's world class. Is that true?
Brother, listen, I won't respond to this guy, man. He's made comments about Munich, so I won't respond.
Okay. H, be easy, bro. Don't waste your money. English Idiot says, at this point, anyone tuning into Arsenal for an entertaining match, the blame is on you. 6 weeks to go, he won't change it. I'll take boring if we win, which is what we've been saying all season. Let me see if that was Arteta's management has been poor. Saka's cooked. Rice will be 2 if he keeps playing 90 minutes weekly. He looked exhausted after the match. Rice is physically cooked as well. But yeah, we just hope that he just manages to stay. I was about to say fit, stay strong through the next 6 weeks or so. Every bad spell comes to an end. That quote was from GRIZZ, not for Spurs, says Bradley. Sem says Troops really said Raya over Courtois. With him, Real are through. Is he in goalkeeper talks? Jude was so good. Elise Ballon d'Or, big mistake from the ref.
I think so, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. One of the best we've ever seen. 100%.
Yeah.
And I think for me that Camavinga one was, I don't think you should have given
Yeah,
a
it was soft.
thingy there, man. It's soft,
But
man.
do you know what I think the referee clocked only after he gave him the yellow card that he's given him one already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that
Like,
what?
oh shit, sorry, bro, but I done it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a soft yellow.
The thing is, though, like you do that on a booking, mate. Like you ask for trouble.
It's
Like
silly.
when you play
it is
football
true.
as a kid,
It's
yeah,
true.
you're on a pitch on Saturday morning, yeah. They say don't give the referee a decision to make, man,
Yeah,
and he give the referee a decision to make.
He's got previous as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like Courtois is at like Czech level. So he's in GOAT talks, but then we know Neuer is Neuer, innit?
Do you know what the thing is?
I agree with that.
So many historic Champions League performances, and even in like finals. That's the thing.
Finals, Liverpool.
Now he's adding the longevity to it as well. Came through, bursting through Atletico Madrid, then Chelsea. I've always said, for me, I'll always have Buffon and Neuer in like a separate category because those two are just the pinnacle for me. But he's knocking on that door.
I think he's there, mate. I really do. I mean, let's be honest, yeah. There's a reason why GRIZZ ain't speaking. Liverpool have another Champions League if it isn't for Courtois. That's just a fact.
I cried, man. He made me cry, man. I was there in Paris. The saves he made were
It was unbelievable that night.
Crazy.
crying worthy.
Unbelievable.
He won Real Madrid a Champions League. Simple.
You lot see Arda Güler though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, what a goal. What a couple of goals. What a couple of goals.
Did you see after the game how Florentino Perez went into the Madrid dressing room and said, "Yo, Arda,
Is that true?
That's what I saw. I saw it somewhere where he basically said,
I
"Yo,
saw that somewhere.
you get out of the dressing room while I roast these lot in the dressing room." That's why he deserved it for that performance. Yo,
Bad boy.
It's a coming of age performance. Put it that way.
Yeah. What a free kick.
For the last year or so, he's kind of really cemented his place in that team. Alonso gave him a lot of trust, but now in kind of like the big games of Champions League, the free kick, the first goal, obviously Neuer making a mistake, but I think Neuer cashed in a lot of his luck and powers in that first leg. He's incredible in that one. I can't lie to you, but a couple mistakes in the second leg. Even Lunin did one on the other end, which just kind of made you think, yo, what are these keepers on this year in the Champions League? But
that's up there with one of the best Champions League like games I've
Crazy,
seen.
bro.
Easily.
Crazy.
It is, to be honest.
It's that entertainment in it. Individual quality. You see individual.
Yeah, man.
He saves goal. Like so many players.
Red cards as well.
Yeah.
Red cards, bro.
Yeah.
It had everything. And the thing is, sometimes you would look at it and say, "Oh, is it bad defending?" But brother, I'm just entertained.
Yeah, entertainment, man.
Entertainment.
We're guaranteed to get that PSG Bayern, like guaranteed. There's too many attackers on that pitch.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes versus Elise.
Oh.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that.
Yash says Arsenal fans wanted a guard of honor at the Etihad. It would be funny to see them guard their honor, hoping we show no mercy. Big up LB, up the Blues, he says.
Good one, bro.
That was a good one. Kane, yeah, let me get one. Kano says a draw would mean we can only draw one other game to win the league. So I would take it over an L. However, as much as I want us to go for it, that's not our DNA. Let's do what we are best at. What are we best at right now? That is the question. Bradley says, Turkish, do you think Arsenal's form is a result of Arteta's tactics or just poor form by the players? Arteta's tactics is the main problem. His tactics, his way, and the players hold some responsibility. But when everything's so robotic and they're used to listening to every single instruction, every single second, etc. I get it's hard to change, but with 6 games to go in a Champions League semi-final and no trophies in the bag for 6 years, it's got to be done. Can we talk about AK-45, Kusanov and James?
Yeah, we can, mate. Yeah, generational player. Yeah, you heard it here first. 2 years, everybody will agree. That's facts. Big up Careless, man. He's a generational talent, mate.
What about Trafford? Are you?
James Trafford's a good player, man. And he's going to end up at a top team. Yeah, I don't know where he's going. Like Newcastle, Villa. Everyone's Spurs have been linked, bro. He's a good. Bro,
here we go, man.
I said before the Chelsea game.
1 year loan spell for
LB, what's your opinion of him if he was to come to my club? Because I'm getting a bit impatient.
You should get him. Real talk.
I said impatient, brother. It's not even a question, bro.
He's got the age of 22 as well, so you're bored
He's
and probably
6'6" as well, isn't it?
He's got 4 goalkeepers and 17 away on loan. Relax. Listen.
Penders, love to Penders, man. Penders.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be waiting for Penders.
Yo, Penders, I'm here you're in there, why scout on that,
I
man?
ain't got
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
Who's been telling you about that? Oh, I bet.
You know who?
You know who.
Why scout done? You know what I'm saying?
Good. Steve says, good to see my boy LB get the call up. Goated show every time. Big up all the man. Them
Come
big
on,
up
bro.
Steve.
Come on,
Come
big
on.
up, man.
That one's for Grizz. I'll save that. Kilimanjaro says this data Arteta has his players downloading is full of viruses. Everyone malfunctions once it's time to attack. Not even TOBS could fix those CPUs. Big up Kilimanjaro. The way everyone is writing off Arsenal and saying we're going to smash them is making me more nervous. I think it's going to be very tight. 1 goal margin max. And the first goal is very important. Shit. Oh, there we are. Cool. Turkish thoughts on Arteta grabbing the ball, running and screaming at Trossard during the game. His rattled behaviour is clearly affecting the team. Arteta's rattled for sure. That's why I mentioned the press conference. He's rattled, and he should be rattled. If he wasn't rattled, I'd think, what the hell is going on here? You know, if he was a known winner, if he had trophies in the cabinet and he was cool, calm, collected in these times, then you might argue otherwise. But he should be rattled, and he is rattled. Let's just hope he manages to make that something on Sunday. Does Arteta know Big Steve, by the way? Quote, take it on the chin in a press conference had me rolling. There's a lot of stuff from shows, whether it's this or even loose cannons, that kind of crosses over and you think like these journalists are just taking some bites from the show and just throwing it into the
100%.
Easy, I see it. Zach says the Arsenal players have a psychological exhaustion. Leading for so long causes mental fatigue, coupled with the PTSD of finish. Brother, it's football, bro. Just win the fucking league, bro. Psychological exhaustion, brother.
Man, start turning into therapists.
Imagine what Roy Keane would say. Imagine what Roy
Do your
Keane.
job, mate. Do your job. Do your job, mate.
That's your job. So Hale says this is the most obvious City win. Arsenal don't believe at all, and Henry and Wright can sense it. If there is one player to step up, it will be Eze. And Eze's words, those are the words that you then go and back up. You see when he said, when we win, I respect that. But you got to go and perform. You got to go and make sure you perform.
I don't believe him, you know. I think he's
better drop a clap.
It's not about Eze. I don't believe him. I think he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid, man. I'm telling you, I don't believe him.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
That smile. It's a very cheeky smile, man. It's not.
It's for the TikTok edits later on, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what the smile. You know what the smile.
To the North London derby, and all of a sudden they're saying, "Yo, big game, yeah." Don't worry.
Like Eze, come on, you beat that Palace your whole career. Like
we win. I said
he's been at Palace throughout this whole time. Where did he get this mentality from?
Last two games against City. Emirates, ball over the top. Martinelli 1-1. FA Cup final. Talk to me. Community Shield, make it free.
You know what? He is a big game player, though.
Free. Matisse. Okay, so
he was one of Palace's best players, right? They were
one player.
They were gonna play through him. This is the equivalent of Wilfred Zaha coming to Man United and saying we're gonna win. Like, bro, relax.
Put some respect to the name, man. I can't lie.
You're 27 years of age, brother. You're being about.
Hey, you've only been here 5 minutes, mate. Only been here 5 minutes.
He's realized. I think he's realized.
I've been here 5 minutes, mate.
I've been here 5 minutes, but no one owns this gaff, so I'm about to come home.
Exactly. The captain. Where's the captain? Sorry, but where's Odegaard saying all of this? He's like, yo, I'm here to
That's what I'm saying. Odegaard, not a peep.
Not a peep. Someone's got to say it, though. Someone's got to say it.
Big up Sahel. I read that one. Jamal says, I'm very excited for Sunday. This is what football's about. These players have a chance to become legends on Sunday. That's how they need to think. 100%. I'm excited for the game. Yep. I'm excited for the game because it's do or die. It's now or never.
This is what it's about, man. Like no matter what I'm saying, no matter what Turkish is saying, or how the fans feel or the players feel, like at the end of the day, yeah, there's 90 minutes on Sunday. Just go and clash, man. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever wins, props wins the league, innit?
Yeah, leave it all on the line. Bradley says, if I'm Rice, I'm sticking to Shirky like Herrera stuck to Hazard. You know what? It's not a bad shout.
Bro, that's a great shout.
It's probably exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Obviously, we were at home though, innit? But
No, you're
yeah,
away.
like
You're at Stamford Bridge.
He's the only one who can take him out as well.
Herrera, that game, bro, he was breathing down his neck, bro.
Yeah.
And he was just, yeah,
But it takes away Rice's other
know.
attributes that he's got, though.
Nah.
If you
Bun is
assign,
other attributes, bro. Bun is other attributes. If I was,
Nah,
that's
you
actually a
can't, man.
great,
Not in
that's a
Arsenal
great super
system.
chat. That's
Matisse,
exactly
you know
what
why?
they should be doing. Play
Matisse,
Lewis Skelly in that little left channel, man. Let
Matisse,
Rice do what he's
you know
doing.
why you can't ban his other attributes is because Zubimendi, his partner's not in great form and he's looking tired.
Yeah.
So if you're telling Rice to do one job and one job only, Rice is a firefighter. You can't be telling him just to.
What about
just
Norgard?
be-
Can he do it?
Who?
Norgard, can he do this job?
No, God, you know.
Oh, you're a troll today.
I'm not trolling, bro. They signed. He's a Brentford's former captain.
Norgard should have played more games.
Should
Lewis
he-
Skelly
should
should
he
have
play?
played more games in the midfield. Ranieri should have been
You can't
kept.
bring him on. You can't bring
That
him
No,
on.
Norgard
no, no,
signing
no,
when you
no.
deep it, man. What was the point of that signing?
good
No,
business,
you
right?
can't. No, you can't.
Ah, there's a
cuss.
there's a
I'm just
point in
deeping
it.
it now. Like he like, bro, like he's not being used like in the
Yeah,
way.
but that's
that I
different,
thought he
isn't it?
might
That's
be
because
used.
Arteta's frozen in his, like he's seen the finishing line and he's frozen and he's not looking
Yeah, I mean,
to
man
grab
could have
the
been
ball
taking
from the
pressure
sideline.
away.
You know when people are trying to give
56
you water
minutes.
from the sideline? You know when you're
Yeah,
doing a
yeah.
marathon, people are offering him drinks, man. Like, have this finish, get over the line. He's like, no, I can't
Bro.
take no drinks.
56
I'll
minutes
have
in the
for
Prem
supper.
this year, man. It's wild.
56. He
56,
played,
bro.
I think he played every minute of. I'm sure he's one of the few that have played every minute of Brentford's games. If I'm,
Wow.
let me know in the chat, guys.
He
But
was
he was
captain.
the type of
He
guy
was
that
captain.
every game he's there. No God.
Arteta must have seen him day one and been like, bruh.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
mind.
ain't- you ain't that
I
guy.
don't mind. Like Norgard 10 mil. I don't mind.
No.
It's just that he shouldn't be your sole backup to Zubimendi when he's so different, and
Mm.
use him more so he's a bit fresher for now. That's the two biggest problems with Norgard.
100%.
Like a lot of
At least
questionable.
Jorginho was used. Jorginho was actually used correctly for me.
He was
It was-
overused.
And he-
Some would say he was overused.
It was overused. What do you
He
mean?
was, yeah. I agree with Saeed. He was used properly.
Yeah, he
Mr. Nice Guy says Rodri and Kovacic were missing for most part of the season. Pep's strength and weaknesses in midfield. Watch next season domination with Reinders. Second season, Meza and Anderson coming in.
Maza. Ibrahim Maza. What
We would
player.
be a powerhouse once more. Is that? Well, we'll talk about transfers closer to the time anyway. Kane can win a Champions League and maybe a Ballon d'Or, but Spurs will get relegated. That's just in because of the Kane chat earlier. Chelsea fan here. Big up all of you guys. But to me, the way Arteta makes Arsenal play is criminally disgusting. He has no attacking sense at all. My brother is Arsenal supporter and he can't stand it. Not a lot of people can. It's about winning it now. Arsenal will be overwhelmed by the occasion and it will be one-way traffic. City will look to increase goal difference as it could come down to it in the end. I mean, if it's a mauling and one-way traffic, it's not coming down to goal difference. I'll tell you that much. Turkish, what would you do if you beat City and lose to Newcastle? If we beat City, I will go mad and say the title's wrapped up. If we then lose to Newcastle, I will go mad and say we bottled it. That's how I will feel. I just game by game, one game at a time. Result aside, more than anything, I want to see the next generation of City players perform Sunday. It's their time now.
No, you can't be saying result aside, brother.
Yes. Why always me says Wenger built his legacy on beautiful football, only for Lego Head to tear it down in 6 years. Now we are the definition of harumble. So actually, let's save that one. I just hope Arteta stinks out a draw because it's clear he's never changing the style of play. It feels like that. Gabe adds, Arsenal built a deep squad in the summer, but due to injuries, have never been able to use that depth as a weapon. I don't know. Injuries should make the depth more of a weapon because injuries should mean that the depth is getting necessary minutes that leave them, you know, ready and waiting when they're needed come the end. No.
Mm-hmm.
It can counter at times too if you have more than a couple injuries in one position, then it's a big problem. But I think there's a bump to it all. Big up the panel and Turkish start bench drop Arteta quotes. No fear, pure fire. Fire in the belly, poison in the stomach. Boots, shin pads, lunch.
Yeah, man. The lunch one's got to be the get that out, man.
That's a starter. Nah, that's a starter. I need that one to start. That's a starter in my
This
opinion.
is
The
different
fact that
series,
you
man.
just-
You know what?
You told them bring your lunch.
It's a sell, isn't it?
But why is the duck and the rabbit never mentioned? The duck and the rabbit quote is better than all of this. Do you see a
Which
duck
one's
or
that
do you
one?
see a rabbit? You don't
I haven't
remember?
heard that one.
You don't remember the do you see a duck or do you see a rabbit? And one day we all need to see the rabbit.
Bro,
That is the best quote of all of them. Are you mad? You never heard of this one?
No, I swear down, I haven't heard that one. Tell
You
me.
need to watch the Amazon doc again, man. Unbelievable quote.
Ah, that was it. Yeah, I remember.
think
I
about
can't
it.
remember it
Light
word for word, but I remember
Best-
saying
Light bulb's
best
gotta be
quote.
up there.
Best
rabbit.
quote he's ever had by far. This is
Wow.
peak Arteta.
he sounded like
He had-
Usyk.
oh.
He sounded
had-
like Usyk when he said "on fire." If you go back and listen to it, he sounds like Usyk. You see when Usyk says "I feel," I'm feel. He sounded
reckon he's
Arteta
got-
sounded
do
like
you
Usyk when he went mad.
Do you reckon he practices at home and that, and he's just chilling at home?
No,
No, 100%. Oh, yeah, I got it here. It says, "My only aim is that everyone sees the duck or the rabbit, because if you can see a duck and I see a rabbit, we are on different pathways, a different direction."
Yes.
What the fuck is he
Yo,
talking
man.
about?
One day, Fuad,
Break that one down
everybody
for me, bro.
needs to
What
see
year?
the duck.
What year was that quote? Because I might do a reaction. I
Maybe
just
it was
heard
your first
properly.
title running.
2021,
I
I
don't
think.
know. Maybe it was
Can't
no.
be
Actually, no. It was
2021.
before. Yeah, it was before any of the title races. This was
can't
when he
react.
was. This is
I
when he
can't
was
react.
getting rid of
2021,
the
yeah.
Aubameyangs and the Lacazettes, and he was trying to get everybody to see the rabbit. This
If you
is
don't see the rabbit and you
Yes.
see the duck,
yes,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's crazy.
Peak,
yo,
peak
someone
Arteta.
needs- someone needs
And
to
and
put-
it came with visuals. It came with a PowerPoint presentation.
I like
Man had
it,
a duck, and you know what? I was actually like, you know what? This brother's making sense because I saw a bit of a duck, but when I looked closely, I could see the rabbit, and I was like, you know what? This is genius.
Just Turkish bants aside, yeah. Do you think the stuff he does like that? Even I know a lot of people were upset about that AI slop he was playing in video, but he's done those types of things over the years. Do you think things like that just adds more pressure to the scenario?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, you know, at a certain point, talking aside, you've got to show it, and all he's got to his name since the FA Cup is talking. So
It just seems all very LinkedIn-y type stuff. It's like the type of stuff you read on
It's
LinkedIn.
performative, man. It's
And like,
performative.
you know, today
Even
I had
the-
a great light bulb moment in the team, and I actually used the light bulb.
Do you know
Let
what it
me
is?
break
None
it
of
down.
this will be brought up again. Trust me, if they get over the line. It won't be brought up again. Until he gets over the line, it will be brought up every week, in
that's
every
fact.
show, in every conference, in every platform, social media platform. But once he gets over the line, all of these.
But it's right to be up, though, Grizz, isn't it? Until he gets over the line. Once he gets over the line, I agree with you. But until he gets over the line,
until he gets over the line.
Oh,
It could be Sunday.
like, bro, let's not talk about that.
So when if they do win the league, yeah, imagine a speech. That'll be a mad one.
No,
Do you reckon they'll
It's gonna be
bring
fucking
the
crazy.
dog out?
you,
Do you reckon they'll bring the dog out?
crazy.
Yeah, turn off your
Dog-
TVs, man. It's gonna be
No, I'm
nasty.
telling you, man, the
That
speech will
one,
be a
It's
mad
gonna-
one.
it's
man.
the
Yeah,
one-
100%.
You know what it is, Grizz? Saeed, it's going to be at the podium as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
the podium.
He's been done, and everyone's behind him gassing. I told you about the light bulbs. We are all electrons. Shut up. Take your title and go home, man.
100%.
Turkish.
what?
Do you see the duck or the rabbit?
Bro. I can't like right now. I see a duck.
I see a duck, man.
I see a duck
I
right
see
now.
a rabbit still. Just for what it's worth, I see a rabbit.
Where the fuck you see a rabbit?
You see, guys, we don't all see the
Bro,
same
I
thing.
can see a
We
duck,
don't all
fam.
see the same thing, guys. We all need to see the rabbit on the big six. Everybody needs to see the rabbit.
It is smooth again. It is smooth again.
I want you all
It's a
to see the
rabbit, it's a
rabbit
rabbit.
together, guys. All together
in.
now, guys.
Lock
Please.
in, man.
But I want to see the rabbit. Where you see the
No,
rabbit?
this side. If you look
Look,
this
look,
side,
look,
it's
the
a
rabbit is facing this way, and his ears
Yeah.
are facing that way. The
Yeah.
two white things are the two ears.
No,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
looks like a nasty rabbit. If you're thinking
That's
that
a-
rabbit's ears are
that's a-
going that way, nah. It's
that's a
much more of
mugging
a
rabbit.
duck.
It's a rabbit.
I
and
see a
it's
duck, man. I can't
It's a
lie.
Alright,
disfigured
bring
rabbit,
that
bro.
bring that blue and gold picture whilst we're at it, man. Let's see what we're
Guys,
seeing.
Yeah,
guys,
do blue
we're
and
not on
gold,
the
man.
same page,
That
guys.
one's not even a debate, bro. I don't.
We're not on the
anyone
same
else
page,
see
guys.
blue
We're
and
not on the
gold?
same page.
Yo,
Bro,
man.
which rabbit's ears are like parallel to his fucking eyes like that? Get out of
Hey,
here,
when
man.
it's time, when it's go time.
Exactly.
Let's
Wrap
go.
it.
Beep, beep. You know
Hey,
that beep,
I've
beep
watched a lot of David
cartoon?
Attenborough. I've watched a lot of David Attenborough. When it's go time, them
But it's
things
go
go
time, man.
Yeah. You know, is it Speedy Gonzalez? Beep, beep. Remember the cartoon?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing right now.
What's that?
I got a couple more left and we'll do predictions. Raji says, when Arsenal were 2-1 down to Bournemouth going into the final minutes, it just made me realise what City fans must have gone through being 2-1 down to QPR. But we didn't have that fight to look like we're actually trying to win the game. That's my problem with it. How are you not fighting tooth and nail down 2-1? They should be under siege. They should just be fucking. Microwave Palmer says, I don't think Norgard was brought in as Zubi's backup, more like Rice backup. Profile-wise, he's more Rice. But if Arteta's idea is Norgard is our backup 8, then that's why we are where we are in the conversation of our football. Regardless, Arteta only plays backups and rotates when mains get injured. That is it. For the Arsenal Super Chats, Man City Super Chats, all out of the way. Predictions. Let's look at the order of play. Where's the table? Here it is. Yeah, Saeed, why do you think you was top?
Brother, come on, man. You
are top. Your letter, the letter of your name. Is that what you're claiming, though?
No, it's not. What did you predict for Man City?
Man City.
Chelsea.
Man City, Chelsea. I predicted 2-2.
2-2. There you go. I predicted Man City win.
Yeah. What did you predict?
And then also predicted another result as well.
What did you predict for Liverpool Fulham? You predicted a Fulham 2-1 win.
To be fair, yeah. So what did you predict?
I predicted Liverpool 2-1 win.
Hey.
Okay, what else is there? There's another one as well.
There's not, man.
There is. 1 second, man. Wait, let me think about the fixtures.
Tottenham,
What do you predict Tottenham?
Huh?
What do you predict Tottenham?
For Tottenham, I predicted 2-1 Sunderland.
Hold on, Saeed, you got about 5 Ballon d'Ors. Just let it go, bro.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now I get it. I actually didn't realize I picked Liverpool.
You got 5 Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah,
So
first
he said his usual.
because you know what it was, yeah? It's because he ducked in it. So I thought, wow, what's going on here? You know what he's like, man? He's obviously, you know what I mean? There's something going on.
He's done
there,
his
bro.
usual after arguing. Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong.
Bro, I want to win another one, man.
Shit, Arsenal
about that?
trying to take what Man City's. Well, I mean, I know Liverpool took it, but Man City dominated the last, and Saeed's been dominating this, and I'm trying to take it off him. The prediction league.
Come on,
Man's
man.
moving like Ronaldo. Like he's
I didn't
mad race,
realize
bro.
that.
It's a mad race. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
Liverpool
mad
win.
race.
That's why,
Saeed,
man.
Saeed's won 4 years in a row.
Four in a
No,
row,
3
bro.
out of 4.
No, 3 out of 4. Tobes won 1.
Yeah, TOBS have won.
Hey, Farmers League fairs.
Shut up, man. Farmers League, man.
It's what it is, isn't it, man?
Saeed,
You know what I mean? What can I say, man?
Saeed, Man City, Arsenal.
OG.
Man City, Arsenal. I'm gonna go Manchester City 3-1.
Wow.
I was gonna say 4, but I'm gonna stick with 3.
I'm gonna go.
That's mad. I said I was gonna say 4, but I held back. Crazy.
I'm gonna go Arsenal 3-1.
Boy,
What's
like,
that?
do you? Oh, fair play.
I'm happy to say Steve hasn't sent in his predictions, so
Hey! LB, don't worry about it. We're not gonna. He's not gonna. There's nothing to do with you, bro. So he's just like he has to do it before the.
yeah. Go on,
Deadlines
LB.
and that.
What are you
Deadlines,
predicting, LB?
2-0 City, I reckon.
2-0 City. Next up, we have Grizz.
1-1.
1-1.
That's boring, man.
Matisse.
Shut up, man. Boring is a
2-0.
prediction.
2-0 City.
2-0 City. And I'm happy to say that Tobes has also not sent in his prediction.
Wow,
Yeah,
these guys are
baby.
rookies.
It's a big week.
Relegation confirmed.
Grizz, come on, man. Come on, Grizz. Let's go.
Fuad, what are you saying about the game?
2-1 City.
2-1 City. All right, cool. That is City Arsenal out of the way, the predictions out of the way, and I'll keep an eye out on if Steve does send his predictions in or if Tobes does send his in. Then they can
Turkish got a guarantee.
Can we not start doing predictions before we talk about the games? Can we let's rattle through these, man?
No,
Wait,
there's no word.
You're all right, though, no?
They're not gonna do anything, man.
I want him finished. I want it mathematically
They're not
done.
gonna do anything, but relax,
Let's
man.
see, man.
So
We're
wait.
gonna do much, man.
So
Mathematically done, man.
Tottenham could get potentially relegated, and Tobes relegated from
Nah,
the.
I would have
Yeah.
forfeit as well. Finished.
Yeah, it's dark.
He's
Hey,
finished, bro.
Just side note, I know because obviously I'm just here popping it. What
He's
actually,
just busy talking about Lenny Euro and
what
that. He
actually
didn't wanna,
happens
you know.
this square if Tottenham go down?
Um,
We're going talk.
We haven't finalized.
We have to have a meeting about this.
Like,
I'll be
I think
honest.
every Tottenham man right
we
now
can't
is
talk.
a spot on the show.
Fuad's inquiring. Is there
Bro,
any work
no,
for
no.
next year?
Bro, I'm fighting for my life on SDS and FCM, bro. New York.
FCM,
You know what?
bro,
They-
is about
they-
football culture. Championship is a different culture, bro. You're bringing something else.
Come on,
There's
man,
a
yo.
world where we just don't have anybody there, and it's just an empty square, and it's just nothing.
And what, like, TOBS gets a 5 minutes at the end by himself.
Yeah, like a roundup, like
Like a roundup. Yo, you know, at the end when they talk about Peterborough won.
yeah.
Yo. And the
He's
maddest
got
thing is,
all the championship scores.
yeah.
you know what's mad, yeah?
Remember
Talking about
those
the
days?
championship, yeah.
Well, we need
Who
them
remembers
graphics.
who remembers Steve is it Manish? You know
Yeah,
that
football league show.
Hey, legend.
brother,
Ah.
guys, I caught him doing Sky News and that, talking about what's going on in the war and that in Iran, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
when did you
I've
retire?
seen him on that
Sky
as
News
well.
reporter, man.
So
Yo,
you're saying
got
that could be
promotion.
TOBS? That could be TOBS.
that could be yours. TOBS might get a job in the news, bro. I'm telling you now.
Can you imagine, bro?
Can you imagine him with his temperament as a journalist now?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. TOBS in Hormuz
Alright,
would be
man.
mad.
Shout out
That would be
Manish,
mad
man.
fun
Get
to
your
have.
bag, bro.
He hasn't got the temper. Right, it'll be a wrap. Man City Arsenal done. Chelsea Man United 8 p.m. Saturday. Big Six fixture number 1 on the schedule, number 2 on the list tonight. Chelsea the home team. Matisse, what you saying, man? I know it's like guns are down, war vest is in the cupboard. Like, but really, you've got something to fight for here. The future of your club, potentially, with the losses that you lot have been making, no Champions League football. You need this more than ever.
It's a little bit late for that.
Nah, man.
It's a little
can
bit late for
recoup.
that.
You can
Yeah.
recoup some of that.
Nah, man. When we were getting our asses handed out at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, you know what I'm saying, with the 3-0 whitewashed, we should have thought about our financial future then. You know what I mean? Or maybe when we lost at home to Newcastle, we could have thought about it. Or when we drew at home to Leeds, or we drew at home to Burnley, and I can keep going and going and going with the poor results. So honestly, I don't know what to say. Like at this point, the players look like they've checked out. A lot of them in terms of the capitulations. Like there's going a goal down, and then it's 2 and it's 3, and it's so consecutive and it's so repetitive. It's like, do you lot even care like about potentially your wages dropping by I don't know how many percent, 25%, not playing Champions League football next year? I don't know. As a fan, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of looking forward to the protest at this point, like before the game, and then I'll just saddle up back to the mob, and I'll just see what happens. But it's like at this point, it's really quite a deficit that we're chasing. We're what, 4 points off Liverpool. I know they don't look great, but we also look incredibly inconsistent and actually we look consistently poor, actually, to be honest. Now we've been losing for weeks on end, conceded truckloads of goals. We're not scoring goals. We've not scored a Premier League goal since Villa Park, which was a long time ago now, way before the international break. We're not good at the back end of the pitch. We're not good at the front end. Boy, are we even good in the middle? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm clinging on. I don't know what to cling on to. I don't. If I was in the ocean, like, and I was asking for them to throw me a rubber dinghy, I don't think any of these men would. I think they'd let me die. Genuinely, I think they'd let me perish, bro.
Rubber dinghy rapids, bro.
I don't have. There's no one in this team. There's no one in this team I could look to right now. João Pedro, okay, cool, but Esteval, it's not really in form. Palmer, definitely not in form. The other attackers, I don't really rate. The defense is just tragic. We're conceding goals. All the centre backs look meaty in any combination. The goalkeeper's not what he was. Bruh, I'm just. Caicedo signed a new deal. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know how it keeps happening. It's not really relevant because these guys were already on contracts until 2032. What does a 2033 mean? It's not really news to me. Like, oh, you're here till 2033 instead of 2032. Like, what are we doing here? Like, it's the same death row contract at the end of the day. What we need to be careful is there ain't no release clause up in there. in the new deal. You know what I mean? I need to start getting some information in because I don't really. It's ironic that these new deals come out as soon as there's a protest prior to the game. You know, Levi Cole was meant to be signed a new deal. Caicedo signed a new deal, bruv. Put the contracts in the bag. We're bored. We don't care. You know what I mean? The protest is going on. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, as many people go as possible. And Man United, I don't know what they've got for us. I don't know what we've got for them. It's just two institutions that are nowhere near what they were, battling it out. Like, it's nasty work. Two homeless people just scratching and shouting and growling at each other in the streets. Like, you dress it up if you wish, but for me, I remember when I used to have a residence. I remember when I used to have a house. Like, it was nice living. Now, Saeed's gonna come to me and tell me we could go 10 points clear. I don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let him
go 10 points clear. Go into the go into the 10 points.
Homeless. Saeed's
go,
offended.
Go 10 points clear. Go 13 points clear. I don't care, bro.
I'm not sure I feel your type of way right now.
I know you don't. I know.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest with you, I don't think we're the same right now. But at the same time, we're not like clear of anyone. You feel me? In terms of like, you know, we still got our problems. You know, our squad isn't quite there yet. You know what I mean? Maguire's out, Lissandro's out. So it's going to be Lenny Yoro in heaven. They've not played together. I don't think so. For me, at the back line, in the back four as well. Maybe in the back five, maybe. But in the back four, the midfield, we don't know if Kobe Mainoo's back. We missed him badly. So it might be a Mason Mount back at the bridge in midfield. Do you know what I mean? So in that aspect, you might dominate the midfield battle. Our attacking structure as well. You know, Sesko, is he better as a starter? Is he better off the bench? We to find out. And Boumos fell off a cliff. You know what I mean? I have been saying it for a while, but yeah, the goals might have been there, but even that's dried up now. So there's still elements
you
of
got injuries at centre back as well, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, injury centre back. Yeah, and obviously Delit's been out for the season with a back injury for a long while. He's been out for like 3-4 months. So you know what I mean? And we haven't got a great record at Stamford Bridge. I mean, you know, I think we did all right. I think we did well under Ollie, but then after that, it weren't so great. You feel me? So yeah, now I still think we could go there and win. Don't get me wrong. I still think you got problems. I think you've got what, three nils in a row or something like that. Mad. So you are vulnerable. You get me? Like, as much as we've had the loss against Leeds, it's our second loss on the Carrick. We've still been doing well, still be consistent. But then again, if you lose back to back, then it gets a bit, whoa. Do you know what I mean? You never know after that. So we need to go back to winning ways, man. You know what I mean? What better way at Stamford Bridge? Win that game. And then, you know what I mean? You could put a distance yourself against Chelsea. And then, you know what I mean? You could look at least result and be like, that was a blip. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I want to see this, man. I want to see how Carrick responds. I want to see how the players respond, man. You get me? I'm not making an excuse to 24 days, but it's a long time to not play football, man. It's a long time, bro. You're watching everyone else. Leeds were sharper. We weren't. Now that we've had a game, now maybe the players can start to wake up a little bit, and players can start to realize, yo, it's not a given yet, top 4, top 3, whatever you want to call it. So we need to fix up and just seal this Champions League position, because it's getting a bit silly. It is really getting a bit silly. Everyone's dropping points. No one looks to be serious. Let's be the ones that can be serious and just cement this top 3. You feel me?
I think this could be a very ugly game. Genuinely,
it could be. It could be.
This could be
it has got the makers of it. It could be. Especially when we've been watching what we've been watching this week. You know what I'm saying? The Champions League and that. You know what I mean?
We're talking about Chelsea and Man United, and it's the Garnacho Mount derby. Like, this is
real.
This is dark.
For real.
This is darkness, man.
And then at the same time, we've just got to keep, like, for me, right now it's about just getting over this season, and then the summer is where the real business work. We need players, we need midfielders, we need to buy in a left winger. You know what I mean? So there's work to do. You know what I mean? So
manager as well.
For me, I'm not really concentrating on a new manager right now. I'll be real with you. I think, yeah, cool. Bring in Nagelsmann, bring in Iriola.
You said to me on Monday, yeah?
Yeah, I'd keep Carrick.
You wanted Carrick.
Yeah, I'd keep Carrick. I would do.
Yeah.
I look at the summer. I look at the lack of time, pre-season and whatnot. I think to disrupt it again, you know what I mean, I think would be a risk. I'm looking more so at the recruitment more than anything. I think that's a big problem. Every manager's got handicapped by the lack of recruitment. So if I just think now, manager's going to fix everything and we're going to be amazing, then I'm sorry, man. I'm doing it injustice to the manager. You get me? So I think for me, if we get a proper recruitment, regardless of whose manager's there, I still believe because you've got a very competent squad and you've got the midfielders that you need, I think we could do well with Carrick, personally. But if they bring in a Nagelsmann and then he changes it around and then we don't play the Nagelsmann way and everyone expects the Nagelsmann way because we haven't got the players to play the Nagelsmann style, then what's the point of Nagelsmann? So, I think everybody's focused on the manager. I'm trying to focus on the recruitment. Get the recruitment right, then the manager can come after, and then it could be easy for the manager to then implement his ideas.
Is it Iraola not?
Iraola's good, but bro, do you realize what it takes for Iraola football? Like, it's a pressing game. You know what I mean? Like, not many managers can adopt that style and then go to a bigger club, bigger expectations, manage that, bro. We've seen it with. I'm not saying Thomas Frank's a good comparison because I feel like he had duds at them. But you're looking at Graham Potter when he went to Chelsea.
Thomas Frank, man.
Sorry?
No, sorry.
It's interesting because Glasner's there. There's some interesting.
There is managers, but at the same time, bro, I think for me, equally, you know what I mean? Like, everyone just assumes that you can play that football at Man United, bro. We've seen it before. Amrin came in, tried to do this, couldn't do it.
So what, have you given up on trying to play football now?
I'm not giving up on trying to play football, but I'm also trying to manage everyone's expectations, especially my expectations. You know what I mean? Because
hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I am.
I know SAEED television. I know SAEED television ain't trying to manage expectations.
I am.
When I was asking about can you man go for the league next season, I didn't hear nobody tell me.
No, but the thing is that
I didn't hear nobody tell me,
But that relies on the recruitment, though. If we go and get in a world-class team next summer, I get 3 midfielders, I get a left winger, I get a backup striker. That's when I can
let me manage your expectations then.
Yeah, but
I saw your tweet.
We need that.
This brother said, I want 3 midfielders. I want a 2 centre backs, right back, left back, striker. Winger. I said, brother, you're not getting all that.
It don't matter.
Develop Euro. Develop Konya. You got Mbembo. Where is Ahmad?
Where's Ahmad?
Don't go anywhere.
I didn't say right wing. I said left winger. We need 7 signings for me. 7 minimum. We need a right wing, left winger. We need 3 midfielders. We need a backup striker, and we need a centre back, and we need a left back. I'm be real with you.
FM down.
No, I don't. This is the real situation we're in right now. We need 7 signings for us to be serious next summer. We need 7 signings, man. Go look at our bench yesterday against Thingy. It was dead food, man. Man, I'm bringing up Ugarte as our backup midfielder. Get out of here.
That cost you, yeah.
Hey?
Therefore, when you say United go out and get 7 signings, remember Ugarte, Mount.
We've got to get rid of them. Yes.
These guys.
But if you get rid of these players, though, you naturally, because you got to remember, let me break it down to you. Casemiro's leaving, yeah? Ugarte will leave. I don't care what anybody says. That leaves you with only Kobe Mainoo. Brother, I'm not thinking about that. They will leave.
He ain't thinking about a pretty important part.
It's a World Cup year and you want 7 players.
Yes, if United want to be serious, Manchester United needs 7 signings this summer. If we don't buy 7 signings this summer, for me, it's a joke. I'm sorry. Because you got to remember,
No, the numbers are
Hold on a minute. Can we just relax
the number?
Hold on a minute. Let me break this down here. How many signings? I don't want to bring GRIZZ into it, you get me? Because he's going to be like, why are you bringing Liverpool into it? But Liverpool Football Club, how many signings did they make last summer?
After winning the Premier League.
No. Forget this. How many signings did they make last summer?
They made loads.
They made loads, yeah. And still, hold on a minute. And still, they need a left winger. They need, big up to Ekatike, bless him up. Hopefully gets speedy recovery. They're going to need a striker. They need at least a midfielder or 2. They probably need maybe a fullback at right back. So they need signings. And they just recently won the league. We haven't done that.
You have 500 million?
Need all the players.
You have 500 million? You have 500 million spare?
Brother, by what? I don't care how
you do not. I tell you now. Let me manage
brother, we still got Rashford money. Hold on a minute. We still got Rashford money. We still got the Hoyland money. I don't care.
Where the money's coming from? don't care
we
where the
will
players
have
are
to
going.
make these
You don't
signings.
have the capacity.
Yeah.
Brothers,
You don't have
I
the
do not
capacity.
care what happens this summer. I am demanding we get 7 signings.
Yeah.
If we don't, it's a failure on Ineos's board. I'm sorry. Them signings have to be attainable.
Going back to those expectations, yeah, bro. There's going to be some good content on your channel this summer.
Well, there you go.
I
You
can't
see,
lie,
Do
bro.
you know what?
I don't care,
Get ready to welcome back Rashford.
Fuad,
bro.
he's acting like I act in Yum Yums in Finsbury Park. And I'll be like, yeah, man, I want patty, I want lamb chops, I want jerk chicken, I want rice and peas, I want plantain, I want dumpling. Brother, you
this
can't
is
have all these
overdue.
things. You can't have all these things, brother. You
Brother,
can't. You can't have all
I'm
these
demanding it. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a demand. You feel me? We've still got players that we can sell. You get me? The
Right.
Hoyland money. I don't know if you remember. Hoyland was
Right.
selling for 45 million euros. That's
So
a lot of money
I
there.
got a couple players for you in the summer as well. Don't worry.
Brother,
We'll talk.
are you all right? You know where you are. You know what I mean? If anything, it's free.
I know how you feel
It's
about
free.
Van der Ven. You remember Van der Ven, the run at Old Trafford?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want Van der Ven. I don't want Van der
For
Ven.
you, my friend, 90 million.
Give me Archie Gray. That's what I'm taking this United team.
Additional price, Christian Romero.
Archie Gray. That's the only player I'm taking from that team.
Come on. Behave yourself. You don't have the funds for that.
Yo, humour me a second here, Saeed. Yeah, what type of players you want in these 7? Give me a
What do you
name.
mean? As in,
Like, give me one name.
player-wise?
That yeah, like I'm interested to know. Like,
Obviously, I want the Anderson. That's the main guy. You know, I know you want him. And
Yeah,
that,
you're not
but
getting
Anderson's-
Anderson, isn't it? We're getting
We'll
Anderson.
see it. We'll see. Nothing's confirmed yet. You know what I mean? By the way,
So,
big up.
so
to Anderson,
100
he's
million
one
just
patch
gone.
away.
Yeah,
players.
RFP is 1 minute.
100 million gone. Six players left.
Yeah.
Brother, 100 million ain't no 100
That's
million,
true,
man.
that, you know, as well. If you get Anderson, that's 100 M's, you know.
How that? You need 100 million. I see. Hold on a
What's the
minute. You
next
know
player?
what price Anderson is? What's the price?
You want,
What's the
you
real
want what
price
on as well, no?
Anderson?
You want what on as well?
All right, it's 80 million. Right,
No,
so
it's
that's
not
one
80
player.
million. It's not 80
That's one
million.
player.
What,
So
it's
it's
not-
not-
Million.
it's not
so you're
gonna be
telling
lower.
me-
Oh,
City
you know
and
the
United-
price of Anderson, man.
Bro,
Tell
we're
me what
bidding
the
him
price
up.
of Anderson is.
You're telling, bro, if me and you are bidding him up, you think he's going to go for what, 60 mil?
No, I'm not saying, but that's what the quoting price was, 65 million.
They're going to
Brother,
bid him up. It's
bidding
going to
war.
be
Yeah,
80
if
million.
obviously if there's a bidding war, there will be
There
a
will
bidding
be.
war, innit?
Liverpool will be there.
I know.
Everybody will be there.
I know.
War.
But listen, there's an array of talent midfielders. One thing that there won't be, you know what I mean, shortage of is midfielders. You've got Wharton, Tonali,
What?
Baleba's still
Another
around.
cheap player.
Beleba, Tonali,
Suma,
Adam Wharton,
Bentancur,
Anderson. You've got Stiller. You've got
Endo,
nobody-
Wataru, Endo.
yo, Pape
Endo,
Sarr.
nobody buying Endo, man. There's an array of talent for midfielders. There's no shortage.
I
of
wouldn't
midfielders.
know, yeah. I want to see tomorrow, yeah. SAEED TV video, yeah.
Yeah.
My 7 Man United signings for the summer, yeah. Realistic. And then I want to see the total price of what you think
Oh,
you're going
don't
to get
worry,
these 7
man.
players for.
Listen, you get me. End of the day, there's something to call selling players. There will be funds, Casemiro's wages, Rashford. There's so many things that we can get from.
Are you
from the fund.
notoriously known for selling well?
Well, to be fair, if you actually look at it last summer, we actually did sell well.
Who'd you sell?
So Hoyland's going to be sold this summer as well. Rashford's going to be sold.
Hoyland-
They're on
Hoyland-
loan.
Last
They're on
season.
loan.
No, Hoyland's not
They're
on
on
loan.
loan.
Hoyland's 45 million. Go and watch it.
Are
Go
they
and
on
check
loan?
it.
Are they on loan?
45 million.
Is it obligation or option?
If
No,
Xerxes
you ain't
end up
getting
leaving this
that
summer,
45 million.
I reckon we'll get money for Xerxes. I reckon we'll get a decent amount for Xerxes. So there is players there available. Ugarte, I reckon we'll get at least 20, 25 million. So there will be players. There will be players sold, man. Don't worry about that. And it's an obligation as well, by the way, with Hoyland. So they have to buy him. Onana as well.
The World
I
Cup is
reckon
going
we'll
to be
get a bit
tricky
from
for a
Onana.
lot of us.
So
Oh,
don't worry,
no,
man.
Onana?
Yeah, we'll get
Oh,
a bit of money
no,
on
no.
Late contract.
He's
He
still
said,
worry,
there.
man.
"Nah."
He's
Don't
still
worry
there.
about us.
Zero.
We will get the money.
Bro, you
Don't
should
worry.
get slapped
For me,
that,
my
I'm not gonna lie.
expectation is
That money is
United. We got. No, hold on a minute. What this guy's talking about, man? We got 40 million now, Garnacho from you. So how are you talking, bro?
Hey, we don't come around every
No.
year.
How
man.
are you talking?
We're special
when
idiots.
you
We're
lot spent 40 million,
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
40
We're
British
idiots.
pound million, yeah?
Yes.
On Garnacho.
And we're
And you're telling
stupid.
me where
And we're
we getting our
stupid.
money?
Brother,
Your
there's,
club,
there's only
there
one
was
Chelsea, you know.
clubs
There's
like
only one
your
Chelsea.
club buying them.
There's only one Chelsea. Watch when them
Brother, there's plenty of Chelsea's around, man.
when them Serie A clubs come to you with their shillings. I can't wait for you to see the fees they're willing to offer for some of your players. Because a lot of the players that you're talking about, Xerxes, Onana, they've all come from
Listen.
Serie A. And what you've paid and what they're about to offer you is two completely different realms. You don't even
We will
understand
see.
how this shit goes.
We will
I've
see.
dealt with these guys, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek.
Bro.
I know how these Italian clubs be
Bro.
staying. They're going to offer you a pack of Haribos and about
This
£5
is not the Italian clubs.
£5, bro.
None of
We don't need
And you're going to
South
be
Italian
asking where the
clubs.
zeros are. You ain't going to see no zeros on
We don't
that
need
check.
South. We didn't need South Italian
They're
clubs.
gonna give you fraudulent check. You're gonna try and cash it in the bank, and it's just gonna get declined. I'm telling you. You're
You
not,
know
you're
that
not
old
ready.
man. You know that meme with that old man who walks into the shop and he slaps 50p on the thing. And
50p bastard.
50p bastard, Garnacho, bastard,
That's a
Garnacho,
funny clip. That's
bastard,
one of my
bastard.
favorites.
All them bastards, man. Yeah, 50p.
Literally.
Listen, you'll be surprised at how much we'll sell these players.
Nah,
so.
you're gonna be shocked, man, this summer. I'm gonna be real.
Well, you'll see. And I want an apology when it happens.
Oh, you can get an apology, yeah, because it ain't gonna
Yeah.
happen, bro. You
Yeah.
think you're getting 7 players, and the first guy that come out your mouth was Anderson, who's gonna be a minimum 70, 80 million.
We must. We must.
Saeed's
We need,
back.
we need 3 midfielders, a left
Yo.
winger,
Nah, killing
a
me,
full
bro.
back, and we need a centre back and then a backup striker. If
And
you
you're
don't
going
get
for the
them,
title next year as well.
You're
It's-
doing
it's-
you're
it's
doing
football
FIFA.
club.
You're actually doing FIFA right now.
this football club is not serious if we don't do that next summer. So, you know,
I
what
think,
I mean? It has to
I
be
think
done.
7 players is doable, but like LB said, to start with the 100 million one.
No, but the
that's
thing
not
is, though,
bad.
Elby's just thrown that Anderson money to be 100 million. It's not going to be 100 million.
Bro,
Nah.
it's
If
gonna be
you
dollar.
had said like, I
It's
don't
not going to
know,
be 100 million.
Fernandez at West Ham, who's maybe get relegated.
Yeah, but that's
cut
what I said
price.
to you. I mentioned Fernandez, though.
Maybe Gomez at Wolves. I don't know, but you know
No,
what?
no. Fernandez is a top. I like Fernandez. I don't know if you lot rate him, but Fernandez is a top player. So Fernandez that's what I'm saying to you. Like, it doesn't have to be Anderson. There are so many players around in the midfield area. That's why I don't think for me it's gonna be a case of overspending on midfield. You can go elsewhere. Tonali, you could go get Beleba.
Tonali won't be cheap, bro.
There's options.
They-
Tonali, 70,
They
80
won't, they
million.
won't be cheap.
There's options,
They
man.
spent that on him, so they're gonna want it back. You know that clip of you negotiating with Mbappe? We're gonna play that this summer a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
We're gonna play it.
see.
Yeah,
We gonna
Saeed
see.
bingo. It's gonna
Yeah.
be transfer
We gonna
edition.
see. We're gonna find out.
All
So
right.
he's gonna be telling the Ineos to offer like 40 mil for Tonali, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you
Like,
can't.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
And they're just gonna walk
Thing
out.
is, though, it depends. Like, I don't know. Also, we're interested in Tonali as well. So it depends. This agent's moving mad, though. He's just flirting with everyone. So it
What
depends
about,
on where he gets the
Camavinga
deal.
got mentioned actually?
Camavinga, I don't know, man. I don't know about Camavinga, man.
Oh,
Why?
shut up, man. You're taking
Why?
Camavinga
Why?
all day long.
Why?
What are you doing here?
Because of his injury record. Because his injury record is not great. As a
okay.
player, yes. But there are concerns about Camavinga's injury record. And that in the Premier League as well, where it's a robust league and it's physical. I'm not sure, man. So it will be a gamble. You get me? So I wouldn't want him. He wouldn't be like my first choice. He's a top player, but his injuries are very much concerning. So yeah, I
could
wouldn't be. It wouldn't be
I don't know
like I'm straight in there. I wouldn't be straight in there with Camavinga.
if he's available and cheap, I could see PSG just getting him and just taking
Yeah,
him.
maybe.
It's another option in midfield.
Anana's wages go back up if you make Champions League.
Yeah, they do. They do. But he's still got to go. He ain't coming back, man. I don't want him anywhere near Le Mans, bro. You get me? Any of that judge you'll be bringing to Le Mans. You get me? So
Oh,
he can.
Are you
He can stay
confident?
where he
Saeed?
is.
Are you
Say that again?
confident? Are you confident about the bridge?
Not confident, but I think we'll get the job done. I think we'll get the job done, man. I think it'll
Well,
be a
yeah,
narrow
but
win.
this is kind of like, in the context of Arsenal City, this is kind of like, if you beat Chelsea, you're guaranteed Champions League.
Yeah, basically. Basically,
If you draw, you're in a strong position. If
yeah.
you lose, shit. That's kind
Yeah.
of okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's why I'm just like, get this win over and done with. Don't
Who
give
do
it.
you want? Who do you want Grizz to win?
Draw.
Okay, that makes sense. Actually,
But
makes sense.
I hate saying it. If I have to choose one, it's got to be United, innit? So Chelsea get further away from us.
You know what? Let me do super chats then. 'Cause I don't think there's much more to discuss on it. Is there?
Nah.
No, man.
Cool. Let me see what was saying. Save that one. Couple Liverpool ones there. There's another one for Grizz. As a Chelsea fan, big up my boy Matisse. He just spits facts. All love. The rest of the panel, big up as well. Best show in the space. Love for the love, my brother. Come on. Diabolical Rosinierism. We're playing Man United. They are basically a united group of men. I actually thought he was going to give us a real quote. Adam
like
says,
seniorism.
Rostinierism is good.
It is. It is. Adam says Chelsea and a shambles and United wobbling put the 1-1 draw in the bag. Brother Saeed treating the transfer market like Uber Eats. Quick orders. 7 players, 1 window. My bro Saeed started his section talking about the need to manage expectations and then went full on giddy with his shopping list for the summer.
He knows as well. Look at his face.
No, listen, I just know what this squad needs. And this is what I don't realize why you don't see it, but we'll see.
No, it needs it. I agree. No, I think
Yeah, we all
we
agree.
need
We all
this.
agree you need it, yeah. But Chelsea need a proper manager, innit? But Matisse has expectations of what his owners are going to do. That's why he's still got Rosinia at the club, man.
Yeah.
But if you don't put expectations out there, I feel like that's where I think the club just start to realize that the fans are just happy to be where they are.
Then don't manage
I'm not-
expectations. Then go gung ho. That's what you got. That's what you got to
I'm
do
going gung ho.
because boy,
Yeah.
for me it's the same thing. Same thing.
Someone please stop Saeed from playing FC26 ASAP. Manager career mode is giving him unrealistic expectations. And last one on the subject. You guys don't really realize Casemiro and Ugarte are leaving, so that will only leave Mainu as the centre midfield option. 3 mids needed ASAP, especially with Europe. Cool. Predictions. Saeed, Chelsea United.
I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
2-1. I'm gonna go 2-2. Steve still hasn't sent his in, so he is gone. Cool. LB.
I'll go Chelsea 2-1. And if he loses, he should be fired there and then for me.
2-1. GRIZZ.
2-1 Chelsea as well.
Matisse.
1-1.
And
That'd be 1 win in 8, I think, in the league, in it, Matisse.
Yeah, but who's keeping count?
My camera just keeps. I don't know what's going on with my camera, man. Fuck it right now. I looked up, it's gone. Where am I? TOBS hasn't sent his in, so Fuad.
Boring 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Cool. I mean, next up, it has to be Tottenham Brighton.
Yeah.
Fuad. Do you think you're going down, Fuad?
I've said yeah. I
Yeah.
felt like we've been going down for the last 3 months, to be honest. I think after the January window, when we signed basically Conor Gallagher, who we didn't need, and then a Brazilian left-back kid who we haven't really used since. The only time we used him was to play him right wing against Liverpool. And then apparently in the summer, we're already being linked with Robertson. So pretty much that was a useless signing. I think Thomas Frank stayed way too long. You can ask any Tottenham fan. He should have been sacked 2 months earlier than he was. And the fact that we're now in this situation, I don't really think any Spurs fan is surprised. I think the more surprising part is how over the last maybe 7 or 8 games, if you like, since you've seen 2 managerial changes, you still haven't seen a reaction from this group of players. And you're talking about that in every game. You look at the Sunderland game over the weekend, it was 1-0, goal goes in the 60th minute. You have 30 minutes to show a response, show some type of fight, because Sunderland, I felt like we're there. But this team, time and time again, bro, they don't have the cojones, the personality, the heart, the desire. It just seems like we're sleepwalking to relegation at this point. And then when you look at in terms of the quality of the team, I always think when you're a team that's fighting relegation, you need to have one reliable goal scorer. Who at Tottenham do you look at as the most reliable top goal scorer? Richarlison? You're in trouble if Richarlison is your top goal scorer. And your second and third top goal scorers, by the way, are your 2 centre-backs in Romero and Van der Ven. Like, it just shows the squad is lacking quality. Then you add on to that the freak injury crisis that we've had in back-to-back seasons. Bro, this is a season from hell, I think, as any Spurs fan would say. So I've said I don't really see us. You look at our fixture list as well. We've probably got the hardest fixture list of anyone in the league, in my opinion. Going away to Chelsea, I think we still got to go away to Villa. We still away to Wolves, who recently have hit a bit of form despite West Ham slapping them last week. And I don't go into any game thinking, yeah, we can beat these lot. bro, we've won 2 home games all season. And we are yet to win a game in 2026 in the Premier League still. We're on April 12th. So for the last 5 games, what divine right do I have to think, you know what? These players are all of a sudden going to turn it round. De Zerbi's going to get a tune out of them. No. Yeah. De Zerbi's there for 5 years. He knows this. Let me get ready for life in the Championship. And I think a lot of Spurs fans, I said, I don't want us to go down, but I don't see any evidence showing me otherwise.
Yeah, I hear that. No, that's fair.
Tyson Fury's got more wins at Tottenham than Tottenham have. It's crazy. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, mad.
Honestly, like,
if there's any manager that could take you, bring you straight back up, it is De Zerbi.
I listen. I'm actually.
Is it though? Is it?
I think so, man. The football they'll play in the Championship is swashbuckling footballing.
The thing is, look, we all hear the stories of the Leicester City, what they're going through currently. You've seen the Portsmouth, you've seen Leeds when they go down. Sometimes it takes a while to come back up. I think, look, this is an indictment for me on the board and how this club has been run. You got to remember, 10 years ago, we were looking at, we just missed out on a title to Leicester. And now we're talking about relegation. And just last year, we were winning Europa League, and it was meant to be the start of a new era. And, this is why we're going to get rid of Ange Postecoglou. And it's the year we confirm relegation. You got to remember, Levy walked out halfway or started this season in September. So they don't even have that shield to hide behind anymore. And I think, if we go down, I don't know. Everyone's looking at it as, it's Tottenham. They'll break the record and come straight back up. I don't know if it'll be that easy, bro. I don't know if it'll be that easy. We have the luxury of course, I think obviously our owners have a bit of money, and maybe some of these players who aren't able to get moved stay with us. So therefore, we maybe have a bit better quality than the rest of the league. But I don't think it's a given that we come straight back up, which is why the relegation would hurt even more.
Well, I mean, it's just shocking, like you say, shocking management, man, from the board and all around. To think that you was in a Champions League final, man, not long ago. It's just crazy, bro.
It's everyone, everyone has their issues, whether it's United, Chelsea, or whatever. And I'm always like, Spurs are arguably the worst of the situation because we never even reached the heights that everybody's gotten to taste. At least everybody's had a couple of Premier Leagues or whatever. For us, it's like we were the club that were trying to mix in with the pack and trying to get to that top. And this board for 2 decades or whatever didn't want to go above and beyond to get your squad to the actual point. And now we're at the point where the reverse is happening. And a lot of times in previous years, whether Chelsea have an off-season or Arsenal have an off-season, the worst a big 16 finishes is maybe 8th, maybe 9th, maybe at worst 10th. But the fact that now the Premier League, the rest of the quality in the middle of the league, even the teams that are coming up now are competing. Bro, it's so much better. You have an off-season. We got shown that with United last year. We were 15th and 16th, 2 cheeks of the same arse. And I was like, we can't let that happen again. Some way, somehow, we're here again. So if that ain't a sign of like mismanagement from top to bottom of the club, I don't know what is, bro.
And the worst thing is you're playing a Brighton team that's in form now.
Bro.
You know what I mean, it's crazy.
Is it 4 and 5? Is it, Saeed? I think
4 and 5, bro.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
It's insane. And the thing is you think, you're at home, fans should be getting behind you, bro. We've won 2 home games all season. Home, if anything, is like
one of them was at the start of the season, isn't it? Burnley.
We actually have a half decent away record, funnily enough. But even home or away, bro, at this point in 2026, there's nothing about this team that says to me, De Zerbi's not going to click his fingers and implement his tactics for the next 6 games. And I don't look at these players as if they want to really fight for that shirt, in my opinion.
But also, De Zerbi, I know it's a first game, but that first 11 was a bit mad, though.
It wasn't even the first 11 side. It was just the front 4. I really hope that front 4, opener of do not ever stick those stiff guys on the wings again in Richarlison. And I'm sorry if that is not a lesson for you learn in do not ever play Conor Gallagher again, because that guy for me is the worst signing in Tottenham Hotspur history. I don't pound for pound.
It's got to be worse.
What he represents. Who did you say?
There's got to be worse signings than
in terms of pound for pound, what he represents, the time he made, the wage he's on. Fuck no. This guy represents everything wrong with this season. He's the epitome of the. And if you see the way he was for that goal that we conceded against Sunderland as well.
Yeah.
Is he not even busting a lung?
The brother,
Oh,
He's getting
Soldado. You
busted.
remember Soldado, bro? Soldado.
Oh, he fucking knocked us out though, the twat.
Ronaldo can
I
at
mean-
least get popped up with a couple of goals here and there. Do you know what I mean? At
Rebrov,
least
Rebrov.
his
I know,
off the
listen,
ball
man.
work was decent. Maybe the goals weren't going in as freely as it was in La Liga. Bro, Ndombele gave me a couple of games here and there. Lamela gave me a little Rabona. Lucas Moura gave me a semi-final.
Lad, Kirikesh.
Every
Kirikesh.
scrub you can name in Tottenham history, they've given us some. But this scrub here is a different kind of scrub.
And he's an expensive, highly paid scrub as well.
The highest paid scrub in the fucking league, bro.
Bongani Kumalo.
Come on, man. This. I don't. The problem is as well is, I truly don't. The biggest sign of how bad he is if he left Tottenham Hotspur today, no other Big Six team or any top European side is going for him. He's ending up at best Aston Villa take a punt on him, and he becomes a squad player behind Kamara and Onana.
It's just a runner, bro. It's just a runner. Like all you have to do these days, yeah, fill your team up with tech, mate. Yeah, just get tech in your team. That's all you need, man. And like you buy Conor Gallagher, all this guy does is run around the pitch. Like, all right, that's all well and good, yeah. But when you get a ball, mate, what are you gonna do with it?
The worst part is all season long, you could see first half of the season we were paying Palhinha and Bentancur, and I'm sure you lot heard TOBS 1,000 times complaining about that double pivot.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity in January to address that midfield and say, you know what, maybe we don't have the right profiles. What in your fucking right mind makes you think Conor Gallagher's the answer?
Because they don't have a clue, bro.
Was he the solution?
They don't know what they're doing, lad. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, the problem with Spurs is, and I say this every time I come on this show, yeah, is they don't know who they want to be. Yeah, like they don't know. So the managers, they go from one manager who plays this way to another manager that plays that way. They're buying youth players, they're buying this guy. And it's like they're just confused as a football club because they're in this top six thing, yeah, but they're not really just here. Like they don't really know what they're meant to be. Tottenham need to find an identity. And if that identity, yeah, is as a mid-table club, then that's cool. But then they can build from that. They're buying all these, like they're constantly buying the scraps of everybody else. And that's why they end up in these positions. Buying Solanke, 60 mil. Are you mad? This guy is dead. I've been telling everyone for time. You know how many times he scored 10 plus goals in the Premier League in his career? Once. You know how old he is? He's 29. Bro, like, it's mad, bro. You got Richarlison.
That guy, bro. I swear to you.
Who's this Tell guy, mate? Yeah. There's this guy, yeah, coming out of Bayern.
Tom still rates Tell.
Bro, he's shit, man. This Tell guy's a dead baller, bro.
No, Lewis, the worst thing is Tell isn't even one of those. Because for me, Tell, Archie Gray, the fact that they're the guys who Spurs fans are looking at this season as, yo, they're the ones that have actually stood up. That's a problem. Those guys are 20-year-olds or whatever. You've actually got senior players in the team who, for me, as you said, the likes of Solanke, bro. He's been here 2 years now. We ain't seen nothing. You're meant to be our record signing. And in the North London derby, I'm hearing he's out with a sore throat, but he's fit enough to sit on the bench. What the fuck are we doing here? Like,
that man had to.
Then you look at disciplinary. Then you look at the injuries that we've had, bro. There's so many reasons, and as you said, I think one of the biggest things is this club doesn't know what the fuck it wants to be. One season it's Jose. We're gonna get the big names in. Then the next year it's all right, Conte. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna go all in on this guy because he's a current winner. He's not washed like Jose. Then they're like, you know what? We can't back these guys financially how we want to, so we're going to go back to Ange. Ange then delivers you a trophy, and you say, you know what? Nah, you're too gung-ho and attacking. You're not flexible. We're going to get Thomas Frank, who is flexible. But his style of football is complete stark contrast to what Ange plays. So it's like, what do you want to be?
Well, they did it. They did it just on steroids, bro. When they did.
Now, who's back to the Ange style of play, it's a mishmash. And I'm sorry, when you have this type of messaging from the top for 7-8 years, bro, you're going to end up in a situation.
Well, that's what they did. That's what they did, but just on steroids. When it was like Jose Mourinho, Van Gaal, then it was like Ole, then they go up and down. They had no clear way of like playing. They'd hire one manager and then just go to a guy who plays a completely different type of football. And
your squad becomes a mishmash of all of that as well.
And then you end up with players who like cannot fit the play. He's on 200 grand a week, and the manager's like, I ain't playing this guy. I don't fit my style. Then you end up selling them for like 30 mil less than what he's worth because everybody knows that you ain't gonna play him. I just think Tottenham Hotspur, like for me, growing up, Tottenham is a team that like play mint football. Go and fill it with techie ballers. Go and get that Ryan. Go and get Alex Scott. Go and get fucking Wharton from Palace and just fill the team up, with tech and just play sick football, man, and see where it takes you. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you've been playing dead football under this all season. You know, it's not entertaining to watch Spurs. And where's it got you? What relegation? Just go and buy all the techie ballers from the league, man. I just play sick football. That's what Spurs should be doing for me.
The worst thing is, the sporting director came out at the end of the window and said, yeah, we had a good window and we're going to have players coming back from injury. And since then, the players who were supposed to come back from injury have gotten re-injured and they're now out for another 2 or 3 months. Great recruitment.
But you say that, though. They got Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons is techie, isn't he?
Xavi Simons, to be fair, he's more of a carrier. I don't see him as a passer.
I don't think he's all that,
man. He's meant to be techie. La Masia graduate.
I don't think he's all that, me.
Yeah.
Is he the fakest La Masia graduate there is?
Is he what?
The fakest La Masia graduate. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
So like he meant to come from the La Masia. You know what I mean? You would assume like he's got that.
He's technical, but I wouldn't say like a 10 passer. Like I think a lot of people.
I think Adama Traore holds that award quite evidently.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget Onana came from. Don't forget Onana.
I know.
Listen, Adama. When I found out Adama Traore is from La Masia, bro, I didn't stop watching this whole sport, bro. If I told you,
you know that Alex Scott that you mentioned there. Honestly, that would be. It's almost like a Tottenham kind of player. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's a Tottenham fan. There you go. That's the sort of player
you need. I love the suggestions of an Alex Scott. I love the suggestions of Wharton. But the problem is that's probably Spurs' most stacked area as well. Like in terms of we've got Bergvall, we've got Pape Sarr, we've got Archie, we've got Paulinho, we've got Bentancur, we've got Gallagher. We've got 6 players for 2 positions. So we need to actually. Oh no, let me not even forget Basuma as well. We've got 7 players for 2 positions. So at least 4 of those for me need to go in the summer. Paulinho, we don't need renewals, but I would love all those players to come in, but all of that is going to depend on if we stay up or not. And right now, bro, it's not looking likely.
Imagine if you would have signed Ait Nouri 30 million quid.
To us in the championship is never going to happen.
Ait Nouri left back, yeah. Alex Scott, Ryan right wing. Give me a techie baller right wing.
No, but Ryan's just moved to Bournemouth. He ain't going to leave Bournemouth to come to us.
No, but if you put the cash down, you could get him. He ain't going to stay at Bournemouth over Tottenham Hotspur, isn't it?
I'm telling you now.
You're meant to get Semenyo as well.
Don't know
if he's smart, he wouldn't leave.
Last summer, we maybe could have because we had the Europa League, we got Champions League football to offer. This summer,
you are no better than anybody else.
We are Bournemouth side to side like this, bro. And guess what? Bournemouth is a better perspective because they've actually got some decent players there. They actually know what they're trying to do.
You've had back-to-back, basically like relegation position. Like, you don't get to.
You know what Bournemouth have?
We're not pulling up to
stability.
Forest.
Bournemouth have stability.
We pulled up to Forest with the money and all this in Champions League, and Morgan Gibbs-White still laughed at us. This summer now, oh man, I'm fearful of the names we're going to be linked with already. But I don't know because again, it depends on whether we stay up or not. And right now,
listen, where's Mickey Moore and them, man? They're gonna be. I mean, and what's his name? Who's that striker?
Parrot.
No, there's one that was meant to be the next Harry Kane. What's his name? Yeah, Lancashire and them, man. They'll be the new guys that need to step up, man.
Let me do this.
Loan me Shea Lacey, man.
Hey, listen, relax.
Let me do this super chats because our uncle's getting tired. I can tell.
No, you lot have done it, innit? Like Toby's managed to get his things in, innit? This is what I was dreading.
No, he's only got 2 in. You
lot talk so much about Spurs. He's got the Spurs predictions. He's got all the predictions in.
You're safe, Funk, man. You're safe to see it, man. Trust me.
I'm not safe, brother. No one's safe, bro. No one's safe.
Everyone's safe from TOBS.
Relax, man.
Everyone's safe from TOBS.
Neil says no pity for Fuad at all because of that wild claim. Quote, I've risen above you.
Bro, that clip, I swear down, bro. Yeah, you feel
And Adam adds Fuad, you've risen above United, yeah?
No, don't worry, man. The game is the game. You know, sometimes you get stuff wrong, sometimes you get stuff right. You know what I mean? But
swings and roundabouts. Parasite says Spurs is like the guy that comes to a goal session thinking he's playing up front and ends up in goal for the whole night. And I think that's it for Tottenham. Let me quickly just scroll up and make sure the rest are Liverpool or miscellaneous. So let's get into predictions. SAEED, Tottenham, Brighton.
Tottenham, Brighton. Is this where Tottenham get their first win?
Inshallah.
I don't think so, man. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton.
I'll go 2-2.
Generous.
Steve, no predictions. So LB.
I'm gonna back a Spurs win because I still can't believe they're getting relegated, man. So this is just I don't actually think you're winning the game, but I'll just say it anyway. 1-0 Spurs penalty.
Here's a vote of confidence.
I don't believe it, but I'm gonna say
I don't really believe it. You know.
GRIZZ.
1-1.
1-1. Matisse.
2-1 Brighton.
2-1. Tobes has got a 2-1 Tottenham win prediction in the bag. Fuad.
Oh, see, GRIZZ pointless. No point. No worries.
I think Brighton 2-1 win. They will be
Brighton
tears.
2-1. Last Merseyside derby. Mad GRIZZ, man.
Oh,
Defending champions, 500 million spent, and you're at the bottom end of the show in game week 33, man.
We know, win it. We know football's a humbler. And right now, Liverpool fans across the world are humbled, bro. 1 season on from winning the league, we're dreading playing Everton. It's mad. I'm dreading playing Everton. At the Hill Dickinson. New stadium erupt. Pack out. Waiting for the Reds. It's like lambs to the slaughter. We're going there. It's like lambs to the slaughter. They're ready. The man are ready. Dewsbury Hall, Braithwaite, Tarkowski. He's doing the Predator, like the war paint, everything.
Keane,
Like,
O'Brien.
they're looking to eat.
Guy.
Look, I'm telling you, man.
he's the baller.
Man, I've finished.
They are so hungry for Liverpool to come to town because we're soft to play. We're one of the softest teams to play in the Premier League. And I hate saying that. You lot don't know. I love, you know me, I love haram ball, bruv. Bruv, if I was an Arsenal fan, I couldn't give a shit what people are saying about me, man. Under what's his name? Under Klopp, we had ballers up front, but the rest of the team was like, we were warriors, man, hard to beat. We're so soft now. We're so soft all over the pitch. And Everton ain't a team that you want to go into a game not ready. We're not ready. But yeah, we have to get a win, man. If Chelsea, Man United, obviously, as long as we win the Chelsea, Man United, whatever the result is, goes in our favor. But the point is we have to win to make sure we can enjoy that game. And I'm not sure if we can win on Saturday. But, you know what I mean? We got to do what we got to do, man. There's no confidence in me. There's no direction. There's no thought process. I just want this season to be over with, man. I'm looking forward to Harry Kane and World Cup and Ballon d'Or and USA and Donald Trump and all of these things over Liverpool. That's mad. That's actually mad. But that's the way it is, bro. That's the way it is sometimes. Now, don't don your cap and look to say something. It's midnight.
It's mad. No, I'm just saying it's how the tables have turned.
It's midnight.
Remember, guys, when we used to do this fixture, like GRIZZ would not acknowledge Everton. He would not give them their respect. He would not say how.
Same as you lot. I would say the same about you lot as well. Yeah, you lot were.
No.
But dare I say, I think Everton are favourites.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everton are favourites. Everton could finish above them.
Like,
You know
I would
what I mean?
actually be shocked if Everton don't win this game.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind what happened in midweek, Ekatike,
Yeah.
awful injury. Your best
Bro,
attacker this season.
Bro, you lot don't even know about. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
you
I
lot
do.
know about that.
I do.
In terms of that's a serious injury.
Hudson
right there.
Odoi, bruv. I know it. You know what I mean? Your best attacker this season. Isak's not fit, especially going into a Merseyside derby. The level of intensity, physicality, those centre-backs, they are nasty. Like, they defend their penalty box. David Moyes knows all about it. McAllister, he moves like he's 10 years older than he is. Gakpo, there's no intensity in his game either. You don't even have the team to eat Salah. I mean, he's literally just too old for this. Like, you don't even have the nucleus of the team that is required that is needed to go up there and just compete physically, like battle. Let alone put your foot on the ball and start actually dictating and controlling and running. Just compete. Wirtz, oh my goodness. I don't even think Florian Wirtz even knows what's coming his way. I really don't even. Someone needs to warn that boy what is coming at the Hill Dickinson, bruv. Yeah?
There's no pressure on him though. No.
It's dark, bro, at the Dickin.
Hey. I've had it. Why do you keep saying it like that? Stop.
They have got Rio though. They have got Rio, which is
This is how the
I mean-
show ends abruptly. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm talking about getting dick down at the Dickinson Stadium, man. What the
Oh
hell?
my god, you got him started. You got him started.
Mad.
Fuck's sake.
Oh man. And
Ah,
Van
well.
Dijk, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
And-
speak,
wait,
man.
who's the goalkeeper? Who's a man?
Oh, that guy's dodgy,
He's
man.
yeah,
That guy's
finished.
dodgy.
Finished. You
That
lot are
guy's
finished.
a dodgy goalkeeper.
There's no
man.
way
I'm
you're winning
sorry,
this game with
Grizz.
that guy
I don't know
in
if you
goal as
rate
well.
him
He's
or
so
not,
dodgy.
but he's so dodgy, man.
Oh, yeah, you're cooked. I can't lie.
Ah,
You're so cooked.
let's do predictions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do super chats and predictions quickly. Where have we? Let's go right to the top. Jake said earlier, big up to you, man. Question: how much does Skull owe Grizz? Because this whole season, I don't think I can remember the last time Grizz got an intro. Something smells fishy. A lot of people have said it, man. Investigations pending, but we'll see. Uncle Grizzy, don't forget, before 2019, the last time you won the league was in the 80s. If anything, this is Liverpool's comeback era compared to United's shit one. Know who you are, small dogs bark. See you all in the 6. Big up. See you in the 6. Shout out to Bear Grylls on his trip across the Antarctic. Imagine having to go live in your freezer to keep warm. Bear Grylls got bear knowledge. So, well, no, I'll save that one. That one's a nice little one for LB. We'll save that till the end. Cool. All predictions.
Turkish. Please, can you do predictions before Steve even?
Please,
Please, because what Steve is trying, what Steven is trying to do is just
Yeah,
it's
Steve, you're
disgraceful.
mad.
Yo, Turkish, get to predictions, bro. Finish the super chats after, please. Don't let him do this because he hasn't copped on yet. He's in the chat typing. He hasn't even copped on yet. What? Please hurry up. Hurry up, Turkish.
He knows, bro. Haven't you seen the WhatsApp group?
Please, man.
He said 4-0. He said 4-0 City Arsenal. That's his
We
first
don't.
one.
Turkish.
No,
Who's
no,
first?
but he knows. He's in the WhatsApp group. He's already realized.
Yeah, but has he said it to you privately, bro? It's too late, no?
No, it's too bad. He even look in the WhatsApp group. Tobes goes, for fuck's sake, I forgot my prediction. Spurs 2-1 against Brighton. Steve said, fuck it. Tobes said, doesn't matter anyway. And then a minute later, he decided to send in all the rest of his predictions. Oh, that's the story of play. But we are at prediction. So, Saeed, talk to me.
I'm going to go 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. I'll go 2-2. Fuck it. LB.
I'll go 1-0 Everton.
1-0 Everton. Cool. Is
1-1.
Matisse.
2-0 Everton.
2-0 Everton. And Tobes has gone 2-1 Everton. Fuad?
1-0 Everton.
1-0 Everton. Cool. That's all predictions in the bag. And super chats, we've got a handful left. So let me just roll through these ones. Marcus says, thanks for an amazing show, guys. Times are hard and just got to have a 5-year relationship. These shows keep me saying love for the love. Love for the love, my bro. Chin up, man. On to the next one, man. It wasn't meant to be. What's meant to be is round the corner. Maybe not the first corner. But enjoy yourself, man. 5 years is a long time. Spread your wings.
Yeah, definitely.
AV says, salute and gratitude to the Big Six panel and community chat each and every week. What player do you think would do better under a different manager in the Prem?
I low-key think Wirtz would cook at City, man. I'll be real. With Haaland and that.
He's going to cook at Liverpool as well, relaxing it.
I say he would.
I think. Who do we need?
Every Arsenal player.
I think Saliba would cook at Chelsea, man. Genuinely.
Saliba cooks anywhere, man. That's an easy one.
You could say Manu somewhere else, isn't it?
Would Rice be a better midfielder under Pep?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he probably would, but
yeah,
like,
100%,
not.
because he's more forward thinking.
Yeah,
so.
but not like. I don't think he.
I don't think they need to
improves.
clash. I don't think they need to cross past those two.
I think, yeah. Maybe if you had Mainu at City,
I
I think Mainu at City would under Pep would be mad.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Ugarte would cook at Forest.
On to the next one. Itam says, big up the panel. Where does Griezmann rank among the best forwards of this generation? Griezmann's a bad boy. Where does he rank?
It's tough, man, because to be honest, like there were so many like better players than him, like in his pomp, but like you got to respect the fucking grind, mate. I can't lie. He's still out here in 2020.
It's such a shame about that Barca move, man. But it just wasn't. It didn't make no sense.
Who's comparable to Griezmann in this generation?
I would say.
Well, right now, because right now, obviously, like he's at the tail end.
The issue is his position. He's not really like an out and out striker. He's not really an out and out.
Yeah, man.
He's moving a bit.
For me, he's in the same boat as like a Thomas Muller, as like a Paulo Dybala. Like I
yes,
all the same. But he is like him and Muller are like the best versions of that.
Dybala's probably the perfect one.
The 9.5s. I know Xerxes tried to call himself a 9.5 once, but that's a real,
man. That's a Dutch brother, man. Right?
That's a real 9.5 there.
That's a good shout. Big up LB and the panel, says Will. If Arsenal don't win a trophy this season, is this the biggest bottle job of all time? Yes.
Yep.
Bradley says Nagelsmann took Hoffenheim from 17th to CL, went to Leipzig and got them to CL semi-finals and second in the league. Won the league with Bayern. Easy choice. Suggestion. LG says doesn't matter who United signed, they will still be shit. Only decent player they've signed in 15 years is Bruno. Zara adds, big up the panel. Turkish thoughts on Rice's interview post Lisbon plus City have been allocated the Palace game 2 days before Villa. Okay, so I'll check that.
No, apparently, but just quick one. That's fake news. Apparently.
Yeah, I was thinking there isn't no.
No, that's fake news, bro. They're waiting for the Southampton game and to see if Palace get to the semi-final of the Conference League. That's fake news. It's just a placeholder.
How are all the English clubs doing? So Villa are through. Is Forest through as well? Have they gone through tonight?
They were winning before against one.
Yes, Villa, Forest, the semi-final.
Okay, and Palace are in the. Is it semi-finals of the Conference League? Wow, fair play, man. The English clubs are doing.
I need Villa to get to the final because Villa get to the final. It's 3 days before the City game.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
so they was to win that, bro.
Damn.
They ain't turning up at the Etihad, isn't it?
Yeah, you're playing Tyrone Mings and shit.
Yeah.
And my thoughts on the interview, less interviews, but I understand after a match you're going to get interviewed. But listen, just talk on the pitch. I didn't like it. I didn't like the tone, but it is what it is. SAEED has no qualms going in for 20-year-old Tel or Garnacho constantly, but wants to gaslight us about 24-year-old Ahmad, who does the same shit Sancho got cooked for, by the way.
Where is Ahmad?
Ivorian Messi.
He's about, man.
You know, I'll save it for another show because you've been very quiet about Ahmad, and I think it's very suspicious. No, you have, because you've not said anything. That equals quiet. 24 years of age, and we've not heard about this guy all season, and it's just nobody's saying anything about it. No, nobody's saying anything. How old is he? 23? Same shit, bruv. You know what I mean? Where is this man? What's going on?
Don't worry, man. He'll be there on Saturday.
See, this is your compromise now. Like Steve, you took a picture of him as well, innit?
Yeah,
he's 24 in 2.5 months.
You took a picture of him, innit? You took a picture. This is Big Six. We need to ban Big Six members taking pictures with players because this is what happens. I remember the picture you took of him. Now look, you don't even say it. See what's going on? Turkish, they're compromised.
Not only pictures.
I
Infiltration.
believe
they had an interview.
Change your Avi, man.
Yeah. That's not still Avi. It's not still that Avi, surely. It is still that fucking Avi. Oh my God, on Instagram. It's still the same Avi.
I don't know how to change it.
Oh my God.
You can't have a man that's got 2 goals all season. 2 goals all season, and he's in your TP.
What the hell?
Bro,
I actually don't know how you
he needs to earn that spot back.
Yo, how do you change it?
I
How do
need
you
that
actually
change.
change
bro.
this?
I need that change
What's
tonight.
going on? What's going
I
on?
need that change
Forward.
tonight.
I don't know how you
Forward.
change it.
2 goals.
Sources have revealed to me they fasted together, spent Ramadan together, went mosque together.
Bro.
Chilling, bro. Sources
Them
have
brothers,
revealed
man.
to me.
Leave
Sources
them
have
their
I've
revealed.
actually criticised Ahmad a lot. Like, if you actually,
I've
see
not
what
heard
he
you, bro. Maybe on Mandem talk, not
said,
here,
I
bro.
really,
Not here, bro.
Quiet.
Maybe on the
I have-
Mandem talk, not here.
But the thing is, though, like we've been winning it, so I've been, you know, you know.
I
Oh,
received
you're
your
doing
the
post-match
post-
reaction. You was very
You're doing
quiet.
Steve. He's doing the Steve
doing
thing.
the
He's
four in a row.
doing.
I'm not doing the Steve.
He's
I've
doing the
actually
Steve
spoken to
thing.
him.
Okay.
He got
I've been
stinker and
talking to him.
hooked in the last game, and I
Okay.
heard very little about him.
Oh,
in your
what
match
Leeds?
reaction.
No way.
Bro, he
Is
got
it?
stinker
He-
and hooked, man.
Saeed never said it once. Never mentioned it.
He
Listen,
mentioned it. He doing
I've
the whole
mentioned
like,
it, man.
I'm imagining
I've
it get
mentioned
better,
a
bro.
lot.
I'm backing you, mate, but we need
I've
to move on.
mentioned a
Bruno
lot.
Fernandes. Like,
I've mentioned Ahmad. Don't worry, man.
yeah, you mentioned him, yeah.
Ahmad is,
You
you
mentioned
know what I
him.
mean? He needs to perform. But we don't see, man. You lot keep talking. There
You
is
need to
Saturday.
perform. That's the most,
You
that's
don't
the
keep
most
talking, man.
lightweight criticism
We
Saeed
got
ever
Saturday
given.
to
Yo,
play,
we
you know?
found Saeed's kryptonite, bro.
We
found Saeed's kryptonite.
Yo,
We found Saeed's kryptonite, bro.
You know what I mean? You lot.
Okay, we.
Sound.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
We
all
got
mad.
Saeed.
We will
Yeah.
be monitoring this space moving forward.
Yeah.
I listen, community, 2.5 hours on the clock, and we've got to say a
Yeah.
special thank you to LB and Fuad, who are not used to these, these streams in terms of the length.
Yeah.
Of it.
Good, man.
But big up for staying strong, you two. But listen, the show's vibed as usual, so always a pleasure, my bros.
Come on, my guy, man. Appreciate you having me.
They didn't
Channel-
notice it, man. They didn't notice we done a 2.5
It's good
show,
to
man.
mix
They
it up
didn't
sometimes,
notice
man.
it.
Good to mix it up.
They enjoyed
Yeah.
it, man. Big up.
Show them some love, though, people. Don't just pick them up. LB's channel description, Fuad's channel description below. You can find more content there, listening pretty much daily. So go show them some love, and you know what to do rest of the time. Like the video, hype the video, comment, and individual channel links for me, SAEED, GRIZZ, Matisse, Skull, TOBS, Steve. It's all in the description below. Love for the love, people. We'll be back. Double mob. Chelsea United, 8 p.m. Saturday. City Arsenal, 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. Back to the show Monday. It's going to be a long weekend. It's going to be a good weekend.
Woo-hoo. Buckle up.
Yeah, hopefully a good weekend. Love for the love. We're out. Peace.